I worry about that.
No,
Why?
don't worry about it.
You
We
should
have,
worry
we have
about
a-
it.
These are the kinds of people who will say, I don't follow trends, but the same person will play Pokemon Go now.
Are you
He wasn't, the
feeling a
one,
bit
he wasn't the
salty?
one who started it. It was Kate.
Jesus.
Actually, it was all of you. It was all of you.
Yeah.
I sometimes wish that we didn't have any listeners. Man,
That's
I wish
exactly what I
no
said.
one listened to us.
That's exactly what I said.
It is exactly what you said. I can picture. I will screen cap it, then edit the screen capture.
See,
Yeah.
now, Mrs. Bunn, this might seem like I'm stirring the pot in order to make things worse, but this is like this. I'm like the fluffer before the porn. I'm getting their angry glands all fucking riled up so they can be ready for the show.
I was mad anyway in the morning for like no reason.
I could tell you were a
because you're
upset
you.
boy.
Did you get your coffee?
Yes, I think that was a problem this morning. I think I had too much coffee.
Oh yeah, that can have an adverse effect.
Episode 270, I think.
Yeah.
You're live.
When will it end?
It will never end. It only ends when I say it ends. Then
This
it
is
then doesn't
purgatory.
necessarily have to end.
Yeah, but you
This is
say it's
purgatory.
ending, like every 30 seconds.
Yeah.
This is purgatory.
Okay.
This is purgatory. I have to
Say
say,
it
I'm
again.
contractually obligated to say that every 5 seconds because of purgatory. Anyway,
What?
what's up?
I should mute
It's
him.
because imagine what could be a worse fate in purgatory than being stuck with me saying this is purgatory every 5 seconds.
It'd be so easy.
I don't know.
I have the mouse pointer over the eject. It'd be so easy. Not today, old friend. Who was I gonna eject? Maybe it was myself.
Maybe it was me, Mitch
Oh,
A4
pick
Street.
me, please.
Maybe it was me, Clap Slapper. Maybe it was Kate, because she can't fucking figure out a joke that's happening.
I can't figure out you.
Oh.
Also, how can I not figure out a joke? Shut up, Matt. You're stupid, and I don't like you. How about that?
I like to
Alright.
picture that our guest is behind the bulletproof glass, like at a KFC in the city, and like we're talking to her through the tiny little window you hand the KFC through them to.
It's like that, or like a gorilla habitat.
Yeah,
Wait, you guys have bulletproof glass in a fucking KFC?
we're the gorillas. She's the sniper trained on us in case we do anything funny.
Well, then why is she behind bulletproof glass? It's not going to be very effective.
Not now.
No, Kate, the scenario has moved. We are no longer in a KFC, and that's racist.
I thought we were gorillas in the KFC
Yeah.
with guns or something. I don't
We are
know.
gorillas at a KFC, and she's gonna shoot us if we steal any of the chicken.
Man, whose line has really gone downhill?
What's your internet name again, by the way? I don't remember.
Internet name?
Didn't you have one, or is it just Bethany?
My name is Bethany. Everyone calls me Bun.
Bun, that's it. Okay,
Yeah.
I can
Yeah.
remember.
Yeah, my name tag at Starbucks says Bun, and every day somebody goes, "Is that really your name?" I'm like, no, my mom didn't name me that, but
Just say yes. My parents were hippies.
Yeah.
Just say yes
Actually-
and then write fat Jew on the side of their cup when they pick up their order.
oh, perfect.
But only if they're a fat Jew. Otherwise, it's racist.
No, only if they're not a fat Jew, then it's racist.
Then it's not racist.
Yeah,
Most of my
exactly.
customers are Mexican, so they're probably not Jewish.
No, I think I was in the Discord and I proclaimed that everybody is either a Jew or a Scientologist because they're all reptiles. So just fucking
Oh.
yeah.
But we're
Yeah.
gorillas
Yeah.
in a KFC.
Matt just makes pronouncements like the fucking Pope.
I went into their chat, said that, and left.
Oh, Matt has come to bestow wisdom upon us.
Everyone's a reptile.
I, Matthew Flabslapper, hereby decree that Taco Tuesday is gay. All right, I'm out.
Taco
And then
Tuesday
he-
is now ham
he-
Bitburger Fridays.
I just pictured you on like a balcony, and then like as soon as you say that, you like turn around with a flourish and you fucking fling the curtains so you like disappear.
No, I do that, but I fall backwards off the balcony.
Did you die? And then a new you appears on the balcony and looks down at the corpse and be like,
Yeah,
Well-
the only way I can live is I pile up enough corpses. Then that one becomes
then
the
you-
king.
you surf on the back of one of your corpses down a mountain of more of your corpses, and then you start singing a fucking song as like a spotlight follows you into the crowd.
And then I'm free.
Yeah. You
I don't
have
have to
to
make
like,
I'm free from making any proclamations.
this burden of mine.
Well, we need to know what stance the church is taking on things.
Jews
Who said anything about a fucking church?
Matt's a church.
No,
now.
he's not. He's just a guy.
No.
He's the
gorilla.
Pope.
Yeah, the gorilla
What
pope.
the fuck? Follow along, Matt.
Yeah, he's the poop.
Oh, I'm sorry. The fucking scenario's moved on. We're not in fucking KFC anymore, guys.
No, Chris.
Keep up, Kate. Come on, seriously.
Wow,
We're going
I
60
called.
miles an hour here.
I called Kate Christina. That's not a Freudian slip.
You know, we both drive you to drink, so.
If only. I should just become a
Bun,
raging
if you were to
alcoholic.
if you were to fuck anyone on this show, why would it be Kate?
It would not be.
Why would it be Kate? That
Yeah, your only
I
choice
have
is
chosen
Kate.
for you.
I think Kate sounds sexy. I think everybody sounds really sexy, and that's why I like the show.
No.
Well, thank you for that wonderful lie. I appreciate that.
It's not a lie. I mean, I don't know. I have no idea what Kate looks like. I know what you guys look like. So
In real life, my
Working.
voice is very high. I'm actually putting it through a bass filter like
voice
Howard
is
Stern.
actually your voice is higher in videos than it is
Yeah, I
on
don't-
the show.
I don't know why.
You don't know how much of a bitch it is when I film these convention videos to pitch his fucking voice down so it sounds like it does on the show. Like that fight video with him and Alex where he's like, "I'm gonna kick you in the balls now."
That's my actual voice usually.
Yeah, you sound like that Jewy guy from 8 Crazy Nights.
Oh my god, that movie is
I
such.
thought
I've never
everyone in
seen
that
that.
movie was a Jew.
Everyone in that movie is yeah. Is what's his
Yes.
name?
Really?
Wow, what a sentence.
I can't. For some reason, I can't think of his name right now.
Adam Sandler?
Yeah, is he Jewish?
Yes.
super
Oh my
Jewish.
god, are
Very
you
Jewish.
kidding me?
No, I
You
am
know,
kidding
let's
you.
see.
But is he a practicing Jew? Is what I mean.
I think he's
Ah.
professional now. Ha. Oh,
Jokes.
we should stop them.
Why the hell do you want to come back, Bun?
Oh, I had a lot of fun. I didn't actually re-listen to the whole episode because it got kind of cringy for me to listen to myself be.
Doesn't
Oh.
it suck when you hear your own voice? Like,
Yeah, I really hate the sound of my own voice, which is really shitty because I my dream job would be like a singer, and I don't like the sound of my own voice.
I was gonna say, if you want to have that,
So you
dream
want to
job-
like inflict that on the rest of the world? Is that how this is?
It just sounds better in my head, and then when I hear it recorded, I'm like, oh shit, do I really sound like that?
Oh, yeah.
I like my voice.
I hate my voice. I wish I could have literally any other voice. The only
This
time my
just
voice
in, Matt
sounds
likes
good
the
is when
sound
I'm
of his
sick.
own voice.
Yep. Those dogs aren't coming off some outside my window.
My dog is barking.
My dog's dead. Oh my god.
What I was going to say, though, and here's how big of a loser I am, is I will often listen back to the episodes, not only to find clips to use for future best of compilations, but while I'm doing that, I like to vicariously put myself in like the shoes of someone else who's listening to the show for the first time and seeing if we suck.
Well, I know
The
I am.
answer is yes, definitively.
You know, I really wanted to make a compilation of Matt saying that he was gonna shit because he says that so much.
I mean, when you think about it,
like an actual pooper because he's mad.
No, he goes, if this and this happens, I'm going to shit. Like
I
that
mean,
exact sentence.
Well, now I gotta
average
stop
human-
doing that.
the average human takes about 1.4 bowel movements a day. So
But I mean, it's like saying I'm gonna shit my pants, but he just usually says he's gonna shit.
well, how do you know he's,
He's
not
not
going to shit
wearing
his
pants.
pants? Maybe he's just going to shit.
I never
whatever
wear
he's in.
clothes.
Yeah.
I always assume Matt kind of just lives in a place with like a single bare light bulb with no clothes on.
That's the picture he took when he was moving into his apartment, and he's just like curled up in the sunlight, like the end of like a continued screen.
Between that and his like long Matt picture, like I'm pretty sure he just doesn't have clothes.
So-
Or lights.
Someone posted that picture of it's the basement, the dingy basement with like all the firewood, and there's just demon souls on like a shitty CRT.
Yeah,
in
and the
front of, like,
poster
a
of
low-
Clint Eastwood.
Yeah, but then someone posted another picture where it's like a high-end apartment, but it's completely empty except for a chair and a flat screen and Bloodborne on the TV. And I'm like, yo, no joke. When I first moved into this apartment, that second picture is my whole fucking living. We had like nothing set
This
up.
was my entire living.
We had like nothing set up, and like second day, I wake up like super early. It's like I gotta beat Vicar Amelia. I don't know what the fuck I'm gonna do. I'm sitting like, I think I'm sitting on like a shitty box that isn't unpacked, just playing fucking Bloodborne in an empty living room.
Well, when I moved into the other apartment, I didn't have a desk, so I was using a laundry hamper and sitting on the floor.
Oh God.
Yeah.
What game
I
were you
often
playing?
sit on the floor.
I don't think I was playing any. Well, actually, wait. Oh, I might be
that's right, you
playing
don't play
Double
video
Dragon
games.
Neon.
Oh,
Playing
nice.
Crushing Quest.
Ugh, no. Speaking of games, have you? I didn't hear about this game until I was on my going through the queue on Steam. But apparently people do know about this game.
Super Mario.
Super Mario. No, Hellblade. It's supposedly made. It's Ninja Theory, and it's supposedly made by the same people. Some people who worked on Enslaved, DMC, and Heavenly Sword.
Oh, so it'll be a really
Never
shitty
heard
game
of
that
it.
might play okay.
It's $30, so I'm thinking about giving it a shot anyway.
I think that's new. Yeah, I haven't heard much.
It hasn't come out yet. And Friday is they release Night Trap.
Oh, that's Friday.
Yeah.
Okay. Wait.
I was gonna buy a physical release of it, but it is being released on Steam. I thought it was only like this weird physical release by limited runs, but it'll be on Steam.
Yeah. When was the pre-order thing for the physical? Isn't that like a couple days before?
That's Friday. It's
okay.
well, hold on. I actually have it bookmarked. I can open it up right
I
now.
thought the game was coming out the 15th because I was like, okay, I'm buying two things on the 15th. I'm buying Sonic Mania and Night Trap. What a fucking weird life I live.
It's the 11th, so
Okay.
You need
That
to
is
stop
Friday.
being Sega, Mitch.
Look, Sonic Mania. I only came to the realization today that like, oh my god, it's coming out in like a week. I'm excited.
I
I
have
have
that.
to make your OC Sonic Forces though.
I mean, Sonic Forces, I'm sure will be fine to good, depending on how closely they follow Generations. But I don't really give a shit about I don't give about the shit about the OC thing.
Yeah,
I mean,
sure
I know why they made that trailer. It's like because people on the internet will be like, "Oh my god, memes." But I don't know. The gameplay of that thing.
That's
Okay.
kind of like Sega's whole strategy these days, isn't it?
Oh, Forces. I'm sorry. No, I pre-ordered the game that actually looks good.
No. I said Mania. She brought up Forces because it's got the OC thing.
Yeah, Mania. Do you watch Cybershell?
Yeah, that I was gonna say. I saw you posting clips of or pictures from that obscure Sonic video, and guess what? I knew about most of those games.
So did I. I actually told Christina, I was like, I knew about most of these just from being in proximity to you, Mitch, and Kate.
Is it
But I
actually
know about
any
Sid.
good though, or is it like, oh, who remembers Sonic and Knuckles?
No, he's good.
Kate, have you ever heard of Wacko Wacko Sonic Police Car or whatever it's called?
Have you ever heard of I Don't Care About Your Shit, Mitch?
Have you heard about Sega Sonic Popcorn Shop?
Yep.
Well, yeah.
What is it?
It's a popcorn shop starring Sega's very own Sonic.
Right, but what is
Did
it?
you know Sonic's arms were blue sometimes, even back then?
You fucking
Oh,
cracked
fair.
me up when you posted the picture of like the guy in the Sonic mascot costume. You just typed his arms are still blue.
Yeah, from 1999.
Yeah.
No, the Cybershell is good. I don't watch garbage anymore.
You do.
Cybershell sounds like Thomas Dolan, is as autistic as Thomas Dolan, but for a completely
admittedly
different
so.
thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He says no one can compete with my autism.
Like it kind of hurts me to hear his voice sometimes, but his videos are always entertaining because he goes so deep into the
I don't
Sonic
know.
shit.
I don't have a problem with people's voices usually. If ever. I don't think I ever do.
What about
Yeah.
Aaron Hansen?
His voice doesn't bother me. He has a good voice.
Oh,
Hey, do you ever listen to somebody that has an accent for so long, or you like listen or watch a lot of YouTube videos of somebody that has an accent, and then you start thinking in that accent?
No, but I do have a bad habit of like imitating people's accents when I talk to them.
I do.
Is bad.
I do think, yeah, because I've been watching, for some reason, been watching a lot of Australian people.
Me too.
Oh, yeah, I'll think in their accent. It's kind of weird.
The only word I can say is if you want to say actually, you just put an E and you say actually, and that's how you say that.
I like
said,
Australian accents because they're like a higher pitched English accent.
Yeah.
I mean, there's more differences than that, but that's what it always just sounds more higher pitched. Are you watching the Last Gamer? He's
No,
Australian.
I'm watching Fitness Gurus.
No, that's gonna be weird.
oh my
Drinking
god!
with an Australian guy. He made fun of me for drinking Caesars. He
I-
says they're
speaking-
gross. But every
real quick
Canadian likes
aside.
them.
Caesar dressing?
No, Caesar. What do you call them? Bloody Marys, I guess, is what you call them.
Just
Oh,
drink
Bloody
it.
Marys are good.
Yeah. Well, anyway, apparently this fucking Australian ginger thinks they're fucking gross, and it's all my fault.
Well, it is like drinking a
being-
meal.
Yeah, but it's good.
Yeah, I know, but it's still. I got really hot after drinking one because for some reason I never eat outside, but my dad wanted to eat outside, and it was the morning, and I had a Bloody Mary, and I couldn't stop sweating. It was awful.
Your life
Real
makes
quick
me
aside.
happy.
My life makes you what? Shut up, Mitch. It's not your turn yet.
Makes me happy. I was thinking that I could, if I was going to be that much of a cliche, I'd just order some poutine as well. But it was kind of weird because John ended up with like a big man crush on him because he was all like outdoorsy and manly, and John's not. So
Okay, Mitch. Now you may speak.
So speaking of fitness,
You're not fit at all?
no, I did the thing where Corey sent me a text message and she
Fucks
said,
you Amazon style?
yeah, she fucks me Amazon style. And while she fucked me Amazon style, she sent me a text that said, we're going to the gym tonight. I'm ready for fitness. And I replied with fitness whole pizza in my mouth. Don't ever laugh like that again.
But I love that joke. It's so bad.
That's my favorite laugh.
Fuck no, like I literally just found out about that like Amazon position like 2 weeks ago, and it freaks me out because I'm pretty sure someone's gonna break someone's dick. Like,
what is it?
In on this because I don't understand.
It's like it's basically the woman mounts the guy, but it's like the guy has his legs in the air, so it's like it looks like she has the dick.
It's pegging.
Oh, you're gonna break your dick.
Yeah, you're gonna break your dick. Like it doesn't look like a very safe position. You have to Google it. I can't like describe it well.
I'm a good Christian boy. I'm only into vanilla and missionary style.
Through a blanket.
Through a hole in the sheet, yeah. I don't like getting her juices all over my hands. Oh God.
It's gross.
I know.
Your underpants.
You ever smelled a girl's pussy? Like what the fuck?
No, never.
You know what I hate in movies? When people are having sex and then they just roll over like there's no cleanup. It makes me really mad.
Yeah, it's really.
Well,
so speaking of
like,
which, hold on. Oh, sorry. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
No, it's just like, okay, do you really want to see them go like shuffle around for fucking a minute, and then one of them whispers like, "I got a rag over here."
I do. That's like
and
an
then they roll
movie.
over, and then they roll over, and then they continue the scene, and then the girl's like, "Ew, you're dripping," and then he's got to like wipe it down again. It's like why you don't see people take fucking open air shits on film because no one wants to see that.
Do you often take open air shits?
Unless it's the movie Postal, in which there is an extensive scene where you watch someone take a shit.
I watched 5 movies.
I wouldn't mind to see a post-coital scene where people are like avoiding the wet spot on the bed.
Yeah.
Always on my side.
Well, of course, it's always on your side because it's always on the woman's side. It'll never be on the man's side. That is an unwritten rule.
I want to see a sex scene in a movie where they're having sex, but they're trying to ignore the tall man in the corner of the room.
It's fun when you have pets.
Oh yeah.
Wait.
You have a pet cloaked man?
Yeah. I do. His name's Steven.
No, it's my dog.
Chest?
It's my dog, and she's dressed up like the menswear Shiba Inu. Like it's a dog's head and like a human's body wearing like really fancy clothes.
Oh. No, it's just funny because you can always tell that she's like
than I thought.
Whenever it happens, she's always terrified afterwards. She just seems very betrayed and just I'm like, get out of here. It's just...
My dog looks at us very nervously.
What's happening?
He's very high anxiety though.
Like us all.
Does this mean I'm dead?
Yeah. I watched 5 movies over the weekend, and I hardly ever watch that many movies in a week.
Damn.
Did you get the 5 movies for $5 deal at your VHS Emporium?
God, I wish. No, I actually watched 4
that
good
was the
movies.
best part of movies.
I watched 4 good
Tell
movies
me.
and 1 movie I'd already seen that was good. Oh, I'm sorry. No, I watched 3 good movies. 1 that was already good that I saw, and then 1 that wasn't so good. Can I talk about them now?
Yeah,
okay.
very, very quickly. Did you see that Twitter profile for the last Blockbuster store?
No, that sounds amazing.
Yeah, I didn't follow it
that's
because I feel like they'll
responding
run
to
out of funny tweets after like a couple weeks. But
Yeah, but I mean, that never stopped Coffee Dad. It was just the same tweets over and over again, but they were always hilarious.
I told you guys about that Twitter profile that was just a Gyarados, and he was just going like, rah, rah, I could fit so many Jigglypuffs in my mouth.
No, actually. Oh, here it is, the last Blockbuster. Hope you all had a nice, relaxing summer weekend. We just pawned our gumball machine. Oh my God. Asking us why we don't have Blu-rays is like asking a homeless person why they don't have a MacBook Pro. Oh, geez. Why is there a pregnant lady as their fucking... Oh, man.
I don't know. Apparently they're independently owned. They're not part of like Blockbuster Corporate, which I don't even think exists anymore.
Wait, it's a real Blockbuster?
I would have to assume.
Yeah, but when Blockbuster was imploding, like basically they gave the rights to use the name to any like franchisees that were going to remain open, which was no one. But yeah,
I didn't. Oh, so it's like a Cold Stone Memory.
Yeah,
sure.
Wow, I forgot about that. That's going to be in the best of for sure.
Did we say Cold Stone Memory?
Yeah, I forget what episode, but I do. I'm hold on a second. Let me see. Let me look at my fucking spreadsheet here.
I say that all the time, and people lose their shit.
Here we go. From episode 221 at 1 hour 46 minutes in, Cold Stone Memory / Mitch farted in a kid's face.
Okay, I don't remember that. What episode was it?
221. Pretty sure that was a couple years ago when I went to Hershey Park and I farted in a fucking kid's face while we were in line for the observation tower because he was being real loud.
Can you fart at will?
Can you fart at will?
Yeah, I mean, I had to fart. I was waiting in line and I was holding in to fart, and this kid was being real loud. So I was like, "Fuck this kid!" I'll fart right in his face, and it was so loud no one could hear it.
You know, I thought if anyone would be able to do that, it would be me. But
I got really gassy yesterday, and I was walking around doing like my fart dancing, where I kind of do the squat and fart, and I'm doing it in front of Christina, and she's looking at me with this disgust, and then I let one last one out, and I started laughing. She's like, "What is wrong with you?" And I said, "That was surprised me."
Coral just send me out. Like we have the little deck on the second floor outside of
Coral?
our. So if I have to fart,
Coral?
she'll send me out to the deck, and I'll fart on the deck. And she really hopes at one point the neighbors hear me fart on the deck in the middle of the night.
she makes you go outside to fart.
Yeah, because I fucking reek.
I
imagine so.
Oh, so those movies I saw. So the movies I saw. Yeah. So I've seen Under the Red Hood before, but Christina wanted it on Blu-ray, so I got it and we watched it, and it's still very good. I don't know if are you familiar with that DC cartoon movie? It is based on a comic book where I always forget his name, but the second Robin is killed by the Joker, and that's an old comic, A Death in the Family, and the whole thing surrounding that was it was like a two-parter where you had to like actually call in a number and say whether Robin survived the attack or not, and it was almost overwhelmingly, if I remember this right, this might just be like comic book lore too, but you can look it up easy. It was overwhelmingly they wanted the fans wanted this Robin to die because he was a pain in the ass. He would always talk back to Batman and all this kind of stuff. I forget his name. It's like I think it's Todd. Oh, Jason Todd. Because I get them mixed up.
Sounds like a porn star name.
Well, a lot of them do. I mean, Bruce Wayne.
Yeah.
Todd. I mean, it's a fucking. He and then much later on, they made a comic series called Under the Red Hood, and it might have been Hush, where it seems like. Oh no, it was Under the Red Hood because I think Hush is different, but it involves the Red Hood. Where the Joker was the Red Hood for a little while, then also other people have taken the mantle of the Red Hood, but then this new one shows up, and spoilers, it's Jason Todd back from the dead, and he's out for somewhat revenge. But it's besides all that, it's a really good story and a good cartoon. None of the voice actors. What?
Comics are stupid.
They're stupid. They are though. They are pretty stupid.
I don't know anything about comics at all.
Oh well, I wouldn't. Oh, one interesting thing about it though is that the guy who plays the Red Hood, Jason Todd, is the Dean in Supernatural.
Oh.
Yeah. I didn't recognize him.
Show.
It's not a terrible show. And I didn't recognize him because he usually has a more gravelier voice in the show, but he was doing I think his normal kind of voice.
Okay. He's like you. That's why.
Isn't that the guy from Gilmore Girls?
Was he? I don't. I never watched that show.
I don't watch
Supernatural.
Watch
Gilmore Girls.
No.
But I did watch Gilmore Girls.
That.
I only go so gay as to watch Supernatural. I will not watch.
It's really good.
Yeah.
So what else did you watch?
Christina bought Shin Godzilla, so I finally watched that.
Yeah.
That was I liked it a lot. I thought it was really good. I wasn't digging it.
Was
for
Bryan Cranston in it this time?
He wasn't in it at all, so it was good. This movie makes that movie look even worse in comparison. And I'm really not a fan of Godzilla movies as a whole. There are a few that I like. This one is one of them now. I mean, it probably helped that the guy who made Evangelion like directed this. I don't think he wrote it though. I think he just directed it.
Yeah, I was gonna say it was directed by my friend Rory.
Yes, but it definitely, and you could tell. There's even some of the music in the fucking show in this movie. But I didn't dig it at first. I think for like 20 minutes because it's kind of you're supposed to feel frustrated on purpose because the joke in the beginning is the government can't figure out what branches of the government that they need to sign off on to get to the prime minister to figure out what they should do about Godzilla. But that's for like 20 fucking minutes. And it was getting really rough. And then they finally introduced the Nerd Squad. And then it got good. And then after that, it got really good. So I definitely recommend that movie too. It's a really good movie. Besides it just being a Godzilla movie, I think it's just a good movie.
What's it called?
Shin Godzilla.
Shin Godzilla. Okay.
Yeah. I don't think they're allowed to make another Godzilla movie though until like the year 2020 because the Americans own the rights for now.
Oh.
Because there's going to be an American Godzilla movie where he's fighting like Rodan and Mothra or something, and then there's going to be a movie where he's fighting the King Kong from the newest movie.
Yeah,
I like
they're starting the Godzilla cinematic universe. It's going to be great.
Yeah, I guess I didn't mind the King Kong movie so much because I thought John Goodman was really good in it.
The only thing that makes this okay, like a Godzilla or big giant monster, whatever the fuck cinematic universe, is the promise of a Jet Jaguar movie. I
called Jet Jaguar Ultraman at one point, and my friend, he's like, that is not... Yeah, I know.
Visually, I mean.
One looks like Jack Nicholson. Which brings me to the other movie I watched, 10 Cloverfield Lane.
Oh, I love that movie.
That's a great movie. Yeah. John Goodman's awesome in that movie.
Yeah, really good.
Here's the thing.
Cloverfield.
I refuse to watch the first one. This movie was different.
It's nothing. It's really not much to do with it.
Yeah.
So I saw 10 Cloverfield Lane when we went over to Corey's dad's place a while back, but we walked in like on the ending.
Oh, that's too bad.
So yeah.
I didn't like the ending so much. I mean, I didn't hate it. I just kind of thought my only complaints without giving. I mean, this movie's been out for a while, but I don't want to give out any spoilers. I wish they kept the mystery going a little longer than they did. Yeah, I get that. Yeah, and I thought it was too unbelievable what she did at the very end. Not against the guy.
Yeah.
But so I mean, it's okay. That's just my only complaint. It's nothing. I mean, I would also highly recommend that movie too. Another movie that I saw that I would highly recommend that David was telling me to watch, but I wanted to watch it anyway, was The Void, that crowdfunded movie, which I was like, I didn't know it was crowdfunded. I went, uh-oh, but it's actually really good. It's basically, I think he explained it to me this way. It's like Hellraiser if Hellraiser was a good movie. So if you've seen Hellraiser,
I'm not sure I have
it's
that
not
much
good.
imagination.
And I've heard it's not good.
It's Hellraiser's kind of like the only thing good about Hellraiser is Pinhead and the special effects, the practical effects. This movie actually there is some CG, but it's like the CG where they use it where it's because there's no way they could do this scene with like practical effects without it costing $1 billion. And there's mostly practical effects, and they're really good. And the movie's really cool. It's H.P. Lovecraft, Hellraiser. It's like a lot of these different things kind of put together, but it's very good. It actually made me want to read more H.P. Lovecraft because I've read it before. I've read the book before, but I wanted to reread it. So I'm in the middle of The Rats in the Walls, which I think I actually remember that story.
I bought a big compilation book of H.P. Lovecraft, but I haven't read it at all yet.
I've been reading the Necronomicon beforehand.
Well, isn't that just the name of the compilation? Oh no, you've got the book Necronomicon.
Yeah, I got the one with all the crazy sigils and shit.
Oh, okay.
I do have something like Great Tales of Horror H.P. Lovecraft compilation I got from Barnes & Noble for like $10 or something.
Some stories are
better.
I have. some of his stories are better than others. Like I haven't read any that I didn't like, but there's definitely some that are way better. Like obviously the ones with the fish people. Was it Dagon? Those are good. Cthulhu's obviously a good one. The color, I remember liking the color. Is it the color from space or the color? I forget exactly.
Yeah, the color from space.
That I remember really liking that one, but I also get that one confused with a story that Richard Matheson wrote. So, because that's only because I was reading a lot of this stuff at the same time. I just finished reading The Hound. That's good, and that's like 4 pages, so that was fast. I remember the one that I really like is I think it's the portrait in the attic or something. That one's really good.
My favorite H.P. Lovecraft story is The Tale of Dracula's Dick.
That's a good one.
Hilarious.
The tale of the wet spot on the side of Dracula's bed.
Yeah. I want to come. Oh, he can't come.
Oh no, that's the story.
Dracula's an incel.
I don't know what that means.
Just don't even worry about it.
I thought vampires just don't have cum because they're dead.
They have blood.
They cum blood?
Yeah, that's why they're always drinking blood.
So wouldn't it stand the reason that they cum blood too?
No.
Why would they need to come? They can't
they're-
reproduce, can they?
No, but they doesn't stop them from fucking.
Depends on the lore.
Yo, I just realized if Alucard is Dracula's son, that means Dracula fucked that chick.
Yeah, that's what I mean by it depends on the lore. I do enjoy. I don't know a lot about vampiric lore, but I do enjoy talking about it because there's a lot of different interpretations. Some of them are just so stupid.
Have you guys watched The Strain?
No, I couldn't.
Looks
get
kind of
into
boring.
it.
I really like it, but I probably have really bad taste. But
Well, maybe.
No.
I think most of us here have pretty bad taste. So.
Yeah,
Christina
like,
really liked
I
it, and
think-
so did my friend.
I know I have bad taste because I think Game of Thrones is uninteresting.
Oh my god, can we please not talk about that ever again?
Yes, I agree.
Every fucking episode.
Also, Final
tried
Fantasy X
watching-
is a pile of shit.
Yeah, I tried watching. No, remember, I told you can't do that.
That was the joke.
That's not a joke. It was a rule that you broke.
The joke is that I broke the rule. What you gonna do
Ooh,
about it, bitch?
edgy. I tried watching The Strain, but it did that trope that I hate, where it's in any movie where it's the divorcee father
Oh,
who just wants to spend time with his kid, but the wife's a giant cunt rag, but he's the only one that's super smart and knows what's going on, and I'm like, I can't watch another thing like this.
I don't
That's
really
pretty
care.
true to life.
if
I
they
should have
use tropes.
I should have just manned up and gotten past that part. I just couldn't that day. I was in a really bad mood.
Well, I think the show gets a lot better, like in near the end of the first season, and the second season's better than the first one. But it's written by, it's based on graphic novels written by Guillermo del Toro, and I pretty much love anything he does.
Yeah, I know
Oh.
he was involved somehow.
Did
Yeah.
you watch the Troll Hunter show on Netflix then?
No, I haven't.
Oh, it's good. It's Guillermo
Is
del
it
Toro. Yeah.
Oh yeah, I should.
All you gotta do to make me stop doing something is just say that I'm being edgy. That's all
Okay.
you
Did you
gotta
ever
do.
fucking get around to watching Crimson Peak, Matt?
The hell is that? Oh no.
Oh, I love Crimson Peak.
It was
No, not
good.
yet. It's on my list. Maybe I'll get it soon. It kept going up and down in price every time I looked at it. So I'm a big Jew. I watched Presidio. That movie wasn't very good, except for Sean Connery. If Sean Connery wasn't in the movie, I wouldn't have watched it. I
How
don't
old
think
is
I would.
he in this one?
It's like from the 90s, so he's not that. I mean, he's old, but not like old.
Yeah, he's been
So
like
he's-
70 for a decade.
Yeah.
Same thing with,
30 years, but
Christopher Lloyd's been 70 for like the past 50 years, so he'll fucking.
Oh yeah.
The movie is about he's a what is he? Fuck. He's a colonel or something, and there's a murder, and the cop is like the guy from that NCIS show. I don't know his name. And Meg Ryan's in it, and every scene with Meg Ryan is fucking awful.
that's
I
because
think-
Meg Ryan. It's
Yeah. I think they wrote these like the romance subplot in because they didn't have enough of a story, I guess. I mean, it's not. I don't know if this movie is supposed to be good. Like if it was always on TV constantly, and I never really watched it all. I finally watched it, and it's funny. It starts with a car chase, and then 20 minutes later, there's another car chase, and then 10 minutes after that, there's a foot chase. It's basically just a movie full of chases, but then in between, it's dumb romantic subplot. But Sean Connery's really good in it because he's always really good in everything.
Except Diamonds Are Forever because he did not care.
Yeah, I don't see. I can't differentiate any of those movies because I watch them all too close together. But
It's
I
the
don't. I
one
remember
in
that one not
Vegas.
being very good. Yeah,
it's the
I
one in
remember not
Vegas
liking it too much.
with the gay guys that are evil.
I might not have even finished that one because I was like, man, this.
Yes.
I thought it was supposed to be one of the better ones.
No, he drove around in a moon buggy as well. And he
Oh.
went on that alley in 2 wheels, and it was bad.
It's sad that I only really remember the most recent ones well enough because I saw them so many times, and I only mean GoldenEye and Casino Royale.
Oh yeah, those are the most recent ones.
Well, you know what I mean. But I do want to watch GoldenEye.
One's 20 years old, the other one's 11 years old.
Yeah, but they're most recent in the sense that they're the two most recent Bonds. There's not a new one yet. It's not a black chick yet, which I wouldn't care if it was, but I know it's going to happen.
I would.
I need to watch that. I need to watch that George Lazenby documentary.
It was good, yeah.
Because I also have something related to talk about that, but I wasn't sure if you were done yet.
I'm done, but we should probably go to a break.
All right. Well, I got documentaries to talk about next segment.
Oh hell.
Oh me.
Did you learn about how SeaWorld is actually evil?
I did. Holy shit! I can't believe how many whales they fucked.
Little lady wants it, so you better give her some. Yum, yum, I love cum. Shoot it on the face and shoot it on the bum.
Oh yeah.
Oh
I
yeah.
didn't actually. Well, I didn't actually say fitting this whole pizza in my mouth when I replied to her. I said
I lied to sound cool.
no. I instead I said fitting my. Wait, what is it? Fitting this whole cock in your butt.
Ew.
Because I'm gonna sodomize my girlfriend.
Segment 2.
No.
I downloaded the Doomsday Clock app.
You fucking stupid asshole.
Did you know we're 2.5 minutes? There were 2.5 minutes to midnight. It's the closest we've ever been since 1953.
I do love that you posted that and then immediately followed up with the song from what's it calls it?
Iron Maiden.
Yeah.
Yeah,
as soon as you posted it with
band.
As soon as you posted it with the drawn out midnight, I was like, he's doing an Iron Maiden.
I only know electro swing from the underwear hop.
Underwear hop.
Kate, you joyless fuck. Just because all you do are a bunch of crusty old men who like want to chew on straw all fucking day and shoot a cop doesn't mean that you're cooler than me, okay?
I am way cooler than you. I'm sorry. That's just how it is.
I can't argue with that logic.
Yeah, my favorite comment was Imran saying, "Who gives a fuck what a bunch of old nerds think the world's gonna end?" I'm like, well, that's that's why it's funny. I mean, what? And you want to know the reason? So this is the first time they've ever made it. They're such nerds. They couldn't commit to 2 minutes to midnight. This is the first time they've ever done a 30-second like tick. This is the first time.
Yeah, because they knew if they did 2 minutes to midnight, everyone would be making the same stupid joke you did.
Hell yeah. So
if they did that.
So in 2015, it was 3 minutes to midnight. And now it's 2017, it's 2.5 minutes to midnight. And the reason why is because rise of nationalism, United States President Donald Trump's comments over nuclear weapons, the threat of renewed arms race between the US and Russia, and the expressed belief in the scientific consensus. The expressed disbelief in the scientific consensus over climate change by the Trump administration. This is the first use of a fraction. Yeah, I said that already. I just think it's funny because I can set a notification for when it changes to 2 minutes to midnight.
I'm so tired of angry. I know political talk. I didn't want to open this up to political talk. I just want to say I'm so happy that this is the first time in history that these people made 2.5 minutes to midnight. I just wanted to expand my one status.
Well, we don't want to seem biased.
Yeah,
I just wanted to expand my one status update onto the show, and I'm just so tired of angry liberals being like, "Oh my God, 2017 so depressing. America's burning to the ground," and it's like, bitch, I haven't seen one fire. Shut up.
There's lots of fires over here.
Yeah, in 1991, we were 17 minutes to midnight.
Ooh,
it was a good time to be alive back then, I suppose.
We had time as you lived in the first world.
Yeah. That's what's so funny. It's like a lot of people's worlds are ending around the world.
Well, I can't wait until it becomes midnight on the Doomsday Clock. Nothing happens, and then they're like, "Oh shit, you guys, it's 12:06."
No, midnight would denote that the world has ended. 2 minutes to midnight means we're there. Midnight is we're not here anymore.
No, right. Midnight is when the bombs have actually started dropping.
Yeah. I mean, okay, fair enough. But then
I'm not disagreeing with you. I'm disagreeing with Mitch because he's dumb.
Yeah,
I'm not dumb. I'm just tired of these fear mongers.
Mongers,
fear monkeys.
These fear mongs. No, I just think it's funny. I'm just a fucking nerd, and I want the world to end. That's all.
That picture that I saw where it's swear jar, and then next to it is a jar with full of quarters. It just says suicide joke jar.
It's
Well,
overflowing.
maybe you'll get your wish, and Will Smith and Jeff Goldblum won't be there to save us.
Oh no.
No, it'll be Will Smith and his son, and they'll take over after Earth.
Oh god.
Has anyone seen that movie?
I don't think a single person saw that movie. I don't even think the
saw
editor.
some of it.
I think
Okay.
Smith has seen it.
Is that why it broke his brain?
Well, no, he's like he saw it so many times, like every sold ticket was him.
Oh, and now he believes it. He thinks it actually happened to him.
Yeah.
He's just sitting in alone in a theater watching the movie, just going, "What the fuck?"
I'd like.
I don't remember that.
Yeah, I'd like to see that movie just because I like Will Smith and why not? But fucking, isn't it like 3 hours long on top of it?
Probably.
Yeah, because it's that fucking guy. That guy that people keep
Shyamalan?
forgiving. Yeah, they keep.
That
He doesn't
fucking
make
guy.
long movies. You're thinking of Michael Bay.
That's not what he's being forgiven for, Mitch. He's being forgiven for making movies that are stupid.
I recently saw the new Planet of the Apes movie.
Oh, how
My
was that?
friend said it was good. Do you agree?
So I think I saw the first one. How many have there been?
Like 17 of them. I mean, well,
No,
alright,
I mean of the new ones.
I know.
17
Like
of them.
17. There's been like 3 or 4.
It's like the Land Before Time of live action movies.
Wasn't
And, like-
there like a TV show in the 70s too?
There, I believe so, and a cartoon.
So
Ew. I hate monkeys. I
I do too. Fuck 'em.
I was really impressed with the way that everything looked, although I mean it's going to look like shit in 5 years, I'm sure. So but it looked really good and the voice acting was really good. I can't really tell you if the movie as a whole was good because I honestly just don't give a shit at all. I saw it because my husband really wanted to see it, and my parents recently split up, so he likes to take my dad to the movies because like to make him happy. So I was like, well, fine, I'll go to the movies. I actually had to see a couple of movies twice because I saw them with my mom and then with my dad.
Oh,
Oh, man. You need to coordinate this so you get to go see different movies on their dime.
Yes.
Yeah, well, they always pay for it, but like,
Well, there you go.
I had to see Beauty and the Beast twice, and I don't really
Ah.
like it. So
You poor soul.
Oh no, that's Little Mermaid.
what?
Poor
Oh,
Unfortunate Soul.
Unfortunate Soul. Yeah.
I did it.
Are they
I
going to
did.
make that one?
I
Oh,
assume
yeah.
so. Yeah, I don't know though. The next
Oh,
one is
yeah.
Aladdin, right? With fucking all Egyptian cast or whatever. That's good.
I want
Yeah.
to see a live action remake of Home on the Range.
I like how Aladdin with an all fucking Arabian cast is like a good thing, and then Dunkirk with a white cast is like, oh no.
I did laugh. I laughed initially and then got mad much later on when I read a comment that said I can't tell the difference between these three actors, and I laughed because I'm like, yeah, I can't tell the difference between these three white guys either. They look exactly the same. And then much later on, I realized I was like, if I said that about fucking Soul Plane, I would get beaten to death. Like, who can say that?
I'm not sure there's much of a fucking defense brigade for Soul Plane.
No, I just meant a movie. I just pulled that one out of my ass.
I like that that's
don't
the
watch
first
movies
black
with
people
black people.
movie.
Well, I don't watch movies with black people ever.
I don't really.
And I don't consider Will Smith black. That's why I'll watch his movies.
Matt,
He's
when are you
pretty
going to see Get
intriguing.
Out?
What?
When are you going to see
Get Out? No, I'm not watching that.
Will you watch it in reverse?
Reverse racism? Will you watch it in reverse racism?
Yeah, it's about a guy who like saves a bunch of white people from getting killed by him, and then he
By him.
yeah, and then he gets to date their daughter.
Oh, sweet. That's a happy ending.
He wins a
Yeah.
white chick.
Oh, some black people would be mad. No, some black women would be mad about that. I don't know. Do
I
people
would
even get
actually-
mad about that shit no more? They're getting mad about new and different things, right? Like trans bathrooms or
New
They're
thing.
inventing new things to get mad about every day. God damn it.
yeah.
Oh, Matt.
Did you guys hear about that girl, the hunter girl that killed herself because she was being cyberbullied?
I somewhat yeah.
I thought it was a guy.
No, it was a little white girl.
I thought she convinced her boyfriend to commit suicide.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Oh, okay. So the newest in every year. So every year there's a story about some rich white person hunter who kills an animal, and then everyone gets up their ass about it. So this time the person actually killed themselves.
Yeah, she I don't know if I just saw it today, but All
Remember
I could.
sorry.
No, you go.
I was just gonna say. Remember last year I was a dentist.
Yeah,
with
I
his
remember
lion
that.
friend.
Yeah.
But I think I saw this girl, like an article before about this girl getting attacked, but now she actually killed herself. And I commented something that may or may not be in poor taste. But all I could think of was that Tyler the Creator tweet that's like, cyberbullying ain't real, close your eyes. Like, that's how I'm like, dude, delete your social media. Like, don't be a little bitch. I don't get it.
Tyler Creator, he's a pretty knowledgeable faggot. I will
He
admit.
is a
Literally-
faggot now.
I know.
Literally, the minute you mentioned this story, that was the first thing that popped in my head.
Yeah, and no one posted it. So I'm like, here you go. Look at that.
I don't get it. I don't get why people get so mad when somebody kills a lion. I don't get why someone would get so mad that people would be mad that they killed a lion. It's like, don't you fucking. I don't even watch the news, and I know that it's like not a good idea to post pictures of yourself killing a lion or a whatever.
Well, yeah, you're inviting that kind of shit, and obviously, everyone's got an opinion. If you're gonna do shit like you can't just put yourself on the internet and smiling next to a carcass and expect people not to say anything.
My favorite comments are always, no matter what the situation, somebody should do that to them. I'm like, yeah, you're right. Somebody should murder this person. That's a good idea.
Let's get right on that.
Yeah. Man.
There's a makeup YouTuber that wasn't super big or anything, but I all of a sudden she popped up because she made like a 13-minute video like crying about how she developed an eating disorder because of hate comments.
And she wanted to see if her mascara would run.
I mean, it's just the dumbest thing because she didn't say anything the whole video. I don't know what the point of it was, but she had no previous hate comments because she wasn't really popular enough to have hate comments.
And she's probably trying to get popular by making pretend that she got hate comments.
Well, she definitely has an eating disorder. She was like about to die. I mean, she was like super, super anorexic.
I mean, Homer Simpson gained a bunch of weight to fucking get on disability.
Leave me alone.
But the dumb thing was that she drew hell of attention to herself, and one of those annoying YouTubers that just talks about like YouTuber news or whatever mentioned her, and so everyone went to her page and said, "You look fucking fat."
Christ.
So
backfired.
Hella backfired. She's hella dumb.
I just like, I block so many channels that are just garbage that I get recommended a lot of even weirder shit now. And it was like someone complaining about channels that only do like cringe compilations, and their cringe compilations are only like making fun of fucking 10-year-olds on YouTube. And I'm like, yeah, I do. I remember saying how I hate that kind of stuff. Like, adults who make fun of children are just disgusting to me. And it doesn't just happen online. That happens like in real life. I've witnessed it in real time.
So you're disgusted with ourselves?
I don't make fun of kids. When have I ever made fun of a child?
Our
in
fans
earnest?
are exclusively children.
Yeah, you got me there.
Anytime you make fun of Mitch, if we're going by emotional maturity.
Or mental. If you make fun of me, that's mental abuse.
Says the person who wiped her ass on her 101 Dalmatians fucking curtains. You
at the age of 7. Wow.
But did I make fun of your 7-year-old self? No.
You should.
I did.
I should have. Yes. No, it was just like, but the clip she was making, the guy she's making fun of is just a guy who goes around making fun of furry animations. And I'm just like, what? How did I fucking get here?
I wonder that all the time on YouTube.
I finally blocked. I think I subscribed to another. I also hate that like people have multiple channels.
Yeah.
Like fucking. Did You Know Gaming has a Did You Know Gaming 2 for some fucking reason?
Yeah,
what was
dude,
the
you gotta
point of
subscribe to them. You might win a Nintendo Switch.
Fuck
It's
you.
like an ESPN 2. It's where they put all the games no one cares about.
Get the fuck. Are you being serious? Or is
I am absolutely not. I've never watched one of their videos ever. Like, what the
okay. No, I thought maybe that was like you were throwing out a hypothesis.
That is a hypothesis.
Okay.
But I don't know. It's based on nothing, so we can
Like all
take
of our
it as you
opinions.
will.
No, but there's like, I'm pretty sure I fucking subscribe to What Culture Gaming, and that's okay. But what culture fucking sucks? Because they had this top 10 extras that ruined the scene, ruined movies. or a top 10 like bad extras or something. And literally half of them were, you could tell that no, they were directed to do that in the scene, and the other half weren't that bad. Like number 10 was that kid who points at his own penis in fucking Back to the Future 3 because he has to piss. It's a kid. And then one of them was, which I had never even noticed this. I've seen Jurassic Park probably hundreds of times. I might even watch it now because I mentioned it. You know, Dobson, when he gets out of the car to talk to the fat fucking, what's his name?
Newman, yeah.
Newman to give him the spy gear.
Right.
He gets out of the car and doesn't shut the door. Okay. So then an extra comes around and shuts the door and gives him like kind of, he doesn't exactly flip him off, but he gives him kind of like a fuck you kind of gesture. The guy listed that as an extra who ruined the scene. I totally believe that Spielberg would definitely let a scene in like that into the final product of a guy who fucked the scene up that wasn't supposed to close the door on a car. Yeah, that's definitely something that happened by fucking accident. I want to kill that fucking guy.
Extras who ruined the scene. Do you remember on Twin Peaks when this fucking random guy was caught in a mirror? He wasn't even supposed to be. What an asshole.
That's exactly it. I'm surprised that wasn't part of the top 10. It was stupid. I fucking really hate YouTube.
Yeah, me too.
We should make multiple channels now, I think.
Yeah, we should have a Random Assault 2 that's nothing but me farting into a microphone every video for like 10 minutes.
Well, you can just make one video of you farting and I'll upload it every fucking day.
Excellent. It'll be like an octopus coughing.
Yeah, and then how mad will you be when that channel gets like millions of subs?
Pretty mad.
Take parts every day for 6 years.
but in one video, so it's a time lapse.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, it's like the thing like where the guy gets older, but it's like I don't know why Kate's farts sound like a fucking engine backfiring.
I mean, in a time lapse, I'm sure.
Yeah.
And then you can like the Crash Bandicoot Woe thing, you can sync her farts up so that they make songs. So instead of Wake Me Up Inside, it's
I love that.
I'm literally playing Crash Bandicoot right now. Please don't ruin this.
I love that that stupid channel Behind the Meme talked about that. So basically, all the channels that I sub to that were doing those memes have been doing the meme is dead.
Yeah, I saw Woe in Peace, Corey.
Yeah, Woe in Peace was good. Memes really do last about fucking maybe
3 minutes.
A week. Yeah, they're dead after 3 minutes, but they last for 3 weeks, and then they're just gone. Yeah, I should say they're unfunny, then they're dead.
So I
Yeah.
I watched a few documentaries.
Oh yeah.
I watched Dumb, the story of Big Brother Magazine, which was a Hulu original documentary about Big Brother Magazine, which is not a thing I knew of, but it's like a skate magazine that basically all the people that went on to make Jackass worked at before they did Jackass.
No kidding.
Yeah. And it's just kind of funny to see some of the crazy shit they used to do back in the day. Like some of the, this is the kind of magazine where it's like all the other skate magazines were doing like, here's how to do a heel flip or a pop shove it. And then their tutorial was just, here's how to kill yourself.
Here's how to staple your nuts to a stack of paper.
Well, is it like, wasn't CKY like part of that too?
They mention him because there's actually weird ass fucking footage of a really, really young Bam Margera in that documentary.
Huh. I should watch that. I don't really care about any of them, but that sounds like an interesting documentary.
It's an interesting documentary. And also when they show young Bam, he's skating right across from Love Park, and it's like, oh, I know exactly where that is.
Well, apparently they grew up.
Bam.
Young Bam Margera. They grew up like over the border by where I used to live, like in Pennsylvania. They grew up, where I used to live in Delaware.
Well, he grew up in like Westchester, but all the other people were from different places, I guess.
Oh yeah, no, it is just specifically Bam. Yeah, you're right.
The documentary is still interesting though. Like, there's a really fucking kind of scary old video scene where fucking Johnny Knoxville shoots himself in the gut while he's wearing a fucking bulletproof vest.
A shirt.
And you know he's gonna live, but at the same time, it's just like, man, what the fuck?
Well, I mean, that's why prequels are never any good.
Yeah.
I'm kind of curious.
That was a really good joke.
Thanks. I'm kind of curious to see what Bam Margera actually looks like when he's young, because he's always looked like a 40-year-old trying to fit in with people 20 years his junior, and he's looked like that for 20 years now. So
he looks like a shitty like hood rat kid.
Yeah, I've seen pictures of him really young. He just looks like no one.
Yeah.
That's why he had to fucking nearly kill himself every day to be known.
You know,
Actually,
Johnny
no.
Knoxville used to be really hot. And now he's all fucked up.
It's good to know that according to this documentary, apparently Steve-O, aka Mike Matei, was an annoying shit always.
An
Like
annoying shit.
they're talking about like he was such an annoying piece of shit. Like he'd jump off bridges and we'd try to ditch him before he climbed back up.
God.
Yeah.
It's so weird that the Mega 64 guys were inspired by CKY when like CKY did. I mean, the few clips that I've seen, it done much worse shit. Like
I guess, yeah.
I mean, they were inspired by them and Tom Green.
Tom Green, I get.
I completely understand them being inspired by Tom Green, but CKY, I was like, really? I mean, they were just assholes to people.
I guess just the general like go out in public and fuck around with people.
Yeah, that's probably it.
Yeah. I've never seen CKY. I don't know. Is there just that one tape or are there like multiple tapes? I have
no idea. I listened to older episodes of Mega 64.
CKY was a band.
Maybe.
I saw them at Warped Tour.
So they are a band.
Yeah.
What am I thinking of then?
I don't know.
No, Bam Margera's like weird fucking like tape was called CKY. Maybe I don't know which came first.
The band was really old. Like they were old. No one cared.
No, they were on Tonak 3. That's the only reason I know who they are.
Well, I think they had a band because they did that. I used to think it was funny at the time, but now it's really stupid. The fucking the He-Man the Skeletor song about him and Animal whatever his name is, the Beastman fucking each other.
Animal?
Yeah, and he's like the pizza He-Man.
Yeah, Mangela. I didn't know that was fucking
Joel.
Yeah, I had no idea.
I didn't either. I just saw the animation by the one guy and I'm like, this is amazing. And then I saw like a related clip. I'm like, oh, this must be the source. I'm like, oh my god, that's fucking Joel from Vine Sauce. Who would have thunk it?
And
I still like him.
He's the Swedish one.
Yeah, I still like him.
Okay, yeah, he's okay. I don't watch his stuff anymore because it got old, but I do like him still. The other guy, I don't remember why I stopped liking, but whatever.
I think like every year now, I fucking on the 4th of July, I share that video where he's just going through like bootleg Chinese firecrackers on Google Images and being like, "This one's called Quick and Dead."
I think he was only funny because of his accent. That's why I got tired of him.
Yeah,
We do not have GameStop in my country.
I don't know. The documentary was just kind of fun because it's just great to see how these guys were fucking around. Like when they got bought out by Larry Flynn or whatever the fuck, the guy who owns Hustler.
Oh God.
Yeah, and they started to like try and get away. They couldn't get away with
They
this.
got bought out by Larry Flint?
Yeah.
Jesus.
Yeah, so like when they were being published under his umbrella, they were trying to like get away with the same kind of stuff they used to. Like they couldn't post full nudity anymore, ironically enough. But
What?
like they showed how like we were trying to get away with stupid shit. Like he had like he had like a stack of the magazines, and if you had them in order, and the bottom it would spell out "fuck you, poo poo" and stuff like that. And I'm like, that's great. I love that shit. That's like that reminds me of the kind of shit we used to do back when Alex would put talent into the stuff we did, or like not talent, autistic. Yeah, autistic.
More effort than was necessary.
Yeah, effort was the word I was looking for.
More effort, like the most effort that was killing him bi-weekly, and be like, I worked too hard.
And it's like literally no one will notice or care.
I worked really hard on this joke. No one will see.
I hid it 6 layers deep in the PSD file.
Meanwhile, I'm just like, I'm just gonna like Photoshop this banner instead of actually drawing it. Okay, all right, bye.
Yeah,
God bless that man's soul.
I know. I like how our impressions of him are very slowly getting more and more Gordon Cole as time goes on.
Who's that?
David Lynch.
Oh, right. Sorry. Jeez. I watch it every week. You think I remember their names?
Yeah, I know. That's why Dave says you were a good trade for me.
Because I'm constantly surprised at everything that's happening, even though I just watched it 2 nights ago.
Yeah.
I also
it's funny.
Twin Peaks.
No, stop. I also watched the documentary that was not a Hulu original, but it was called Viva Amiga.
Oh,
ew.
With Jason Scott, right? The guy that I actually interviewed who I didn't know who he was.
Maybe? I don't know.
What was it called? Because Kate was talking over you.
Viva Amiga.
Oh, never mind. This is something different.
Yeah, this is about the Amiga computer.
That's too bad.
And I had to laugh because I was watching it with Corey and I just put it on randomly and she was like, babe, what the fuck is this stupid shit? And then by the end of it, she was like, it's so sad. They were trying to change the world, make a cool computer. I'm like, yep, that's what happens.
That's what happens when you're British, European.
I don't think they were British. Like they got bought by Commodore, but I'm pretty sure.
Are you keeping up with the Commodore? Because the Commodore's keeping up with you.
I don't get it. I don't
You
know
will.
what you're doing.
I don't know what you're talking about.
I don't know.
It's a song. It's a song that LGR played at the end of one of his fucking. I think it was it wasn't LGR. It was Top Hat Gaming Man. It's a commercial for the Commodore in the 70s where their supposed laptop that was like the size of a car, and it's all a bunch of really active people running around, which is like impossible because this thing weighs like 900 pounds.
Oh, don't worry. At the beginning of this Amiga documentary, they sure do have an 80s song with some woman, like with footage of her singing in the studio going like, Amiga does it better.
Yeah, it's a similar kind of thing.
Yeah.
Is it kind of similar to those fucking Switch commercials of people bringing it places that's totally inappropriate?
Yeah, kind of.
I did appreciate how near the end of that documentary they dedicated like a whole fucking 5-minute segment to talking to people who do chiptune using Amiga, and they all look like drowned rats. But I did notice that the one guy they talked to, Format, I actually really like his stuff, and I've used one of his songs in one of the MagFest videos as a background song. I believe the song was 1989.
What a loser!
They played
Taylor
that
Swift,
song.
actually, Matt.
What, Kate?
That's Taylor Swift, that song. That's not Formica or whatever the fuck the guy's name is.
Yeah. Mitch?
So I heard the song 1989 by Format in there. I'm like, oh, I love this song. It's been happening lately. The same thing happened when I saw that new Thor trailer and it opened with the fucking In the Face of Evil by Magic Sword. And I was like, oh my fucking God. This is that song from Hotline Miami too. Shit, yeah.
Ugh.
Oh, I'm sorry, Matt. What did I mention that you didn't like? Was it Thor? Was it Hotline Miami? Was it fake 80s bullshit that you do like?
All of the above.
It's the idea that people are going to start using music that I like in trailers for things I don't care about.
Yeah, it's happening. I'm sorry. I don't want it to happen either, but it's happening.
Actually, I'm probably going to see Thor. I have enjoyed those movies.
That's the first one I've seen since. Well, I want to see Spider-Man still, but that's the first trailer I saw in a while from them. That I was like, yeah, I'm going to go see that.
Wasn't Dr. Strongo in it?
I guess. Yeah, I don't know. I know Hulk's in it.
Strange, Doctor Strange, isn't he in the movie?
I have no idea. I know that Thor. Thor showed up at the end of Doctor Strange in like the teaser. I don't know if Doctor Strange is in this, but if he is, that'll be cool, I guess.
Strange. What's the other fucking documentary you saw?
I saw those two, and then I saw a third movie. We went to see Atomic Blonde this weekend.
Oh, how was that?
It was good.
Aww.
I enjoyed my time, although I gotta say,
how can you enjoy? I don't understand that saying. I enjoyed my time.
I didn't. I went into that movie expecting it to be like this boring, like she's a girl but she punches dudes, and it was that. But there was a lot more style to it. Like I didn't realize how 80s it was going to be, in that it takes place like at the time
in the 80s.
The wall is falling.
Yeah. Oh,
I didn't fucking know that from the trailer. I just thought it was like, look, it's a girl and she's kicking people in the face. Like,
I don't want to sound like a fagool, but like it is. I want more movies like that don't. Like, I want more women kicking ass.
Yeah.
Here's what might have colored my perception of that movie, is because the first time I saw a trailer for that was right before Baby Driver, and I knew that Baby Driver was going to do the thing where it syncs up the action with the music, but the Atomic Blonde trailer also did that. So I'm thinking like, oh, this is going to be some fucking also ran. Like, is every movie going to start fucking doing this shit? It didn't.
You mean
do
a trailer? A trailer had music that's synced up with the footage.
No, but more so than they normally do. It's hard to describe.
Yeah, it must be.
Like things.
Yeah, yeah. I want to see Atomic Blonde because I like her, and I thought the idea was cool, and I like 80s bullshit.
Charlize Theron's tits, so that's cool.
What? I don't understand. How many times am I going to tell you about spoilers?
That's not a spoiler.
Now I'm going to wait the whole fucking movie waiting for her tits. I'll have nothing else on my mind.
Also,
maybe like 30-second side boob too. You know
also, whatever hotel she's in that fucking movie, I want that room to be my house, because it's the, like, you know those pictures we'll share from like Redemptorist or CD Romantic, it's like the most 80s fucking room with like those walls of like glass squares, and like neon lights. It's that, and I'm like, fuck, that's so cool. The soundtrack's great. It's all that like late 80s German fucking dance shit, like 80s synth stuff. It's great. Cool. But the movie itself was good. It's an espionage thriller, which is not what I was expecting. and there is a fucking knockdown, drag-out brawl near the end of that movie that's pretty fucking intense.
Okay.
But other than that, I kind of forgot most of the things that happened in the movie. It's just kind of a solid 7 out of 10. I know I give that review to every fucking movie, but this one...
I think you need to learn what the word average means.
Yeah, a 7 out of 10 means that it's actually a really, like, a pretty damn
7
good
out of 10
movie.
means good.
All right,
Yeah.
fine. It's a 5 out of 10. I
average.
felt nothing,
you.
and I'm going to fucking drink bleach later.
Okay. So it sucked.
No, it's good.
A 5 out of 10 means it was bad.
It was a 6.4 out of 10.
Yeah, you must
5
hate
out of
women.
10 is an F.
Oh my fucking Christ! I give it.
Look, if you're gonna play
One.
by letter grades, then do that.
I give it 1 out of 2 stars.
It's an F out of 10.
It's an F.
This is literally the stupid fucking thing JonTron did in his old reviews. Like, I give Sonic Colors an A out of 10.
Whatever.
You know,
I know, I
he's
just
not the
need
first person to be stupid, Mitch.
I am the first person to be stupid.
He might be the first person in history to ruin his own goddamn life with his dumbass opinions, though. That might be.
I saw the thing you reblogged from Shitpostbot where it's him dressed up as Bob Ross, and on the picture of the painting is just "Oops, all berries," but all berries is crossed out. It just says "Oops, I ruined my life."
What
Did
a
he ruin his life?
I don't. He's just. You know what's funny is that he. I think he takes an 8-month hiatus every time he comes out with 3 videos. So I think he's just doing what he does every time. But since the last time, since like before all this, he said a lot of uninformed things.
No, it's okay. He'll come back and he'll be like, "Hey guys, it's me, Papa John. I'm back and I'm reviewing another bargain bin video I found at Five Below."
Here's my best friend, H3H3.
Yeah.
What did he say that was uninformed?
No, I'm not saying I disagreed with him, but he is not a good debater, and he looked like a fool. Then the other guy looked like an asshole when he went up against another guy who could debate better. So I just think they're all assholes. I like JonTron. I just think he's an asshole.
That's fine. Can you please explain?
Oh, I don't remember. It was about it was about like he just said stuff about immigration and all this kind of crap, all the hot button stuff that was going on.
What does that have to do with bargain bin videos?
Exactly. He should do what he's best at, being an idiot. And I actually stopped watching his videos for a long time anyway.
You should do what he's known for, and that's reviewing shitty direct-to-DVD videos.
That Nostalgia Critic did 10 years prior.
Yeah.
But much worse.
Agreed. It's weird. I talked about this before, but JonTron, his whole thing that I liked him about got ruined when he got money. When his production value went up, his jokes were the same, but they stopped being funny for some reason.
When Disney gave him the shekels to do the Star Wars thing, the Jew in him came out.
The Star Wars thing is when I stopped watching his stuff because I don't care about Star Wars at all. So
Is that why you played the Star Wars game for the stream?
Oh yeah, that's why I specifically requested put a Star Wars game in my random box that I have no control over.
You played
You
it?
have control over it.
I played
control.
it because...
You were like, yes, give me more Yu-Gi-Oh games.
Oh my god. I wish I was dead.
We all do.
We all wish we were dead, or you all wish that me specifically was dead?
I just wish everyone was dead.
I'll leave my answer up to you.
I'm enjoying my time.
I fucking just
you instead of Mitch.
it's a Mitchism. Like I do understand the phrase, but it's such a Mitch thing to say. I
We
enjoyed
gotta
my
get a T-shirt with all the Mitchisms on it. I've enjoyed my time. 7 out of 10. Real quick.
Real quick.
Sausage party.
Sausage Party's a modern masterpiece.
You know what you said in an early
Mitch.
episode?
What's that?
No, Mitch said that he was the Goldilocks of boobs.
That's pretty funny, actually.
Yeah, because recently he said that he like consistency. Like recently he said that he doesn't like them too big. So
That's why he forced his girlfriend with the knife. Oh, too much? Too far?
No.
Oh,
I
okay.
don't think we've gone far
You
enough.
made no noise, so I was like, oh.
I have nothing to add to it. You described literally what happened.
I hate to see a waste of boobs. There are starving trannies that would be happy to have that.
I wish
are you
you
gonna-
could give them to somebody else. If
Are you
didn't want
turning
all of
into-
them.
Kate, are you turning into one of those anime girls where it's like, I'm jealous of your boobs. You stole my boobs.
No.
That's
You're
only
the
in
flat-chested
Castlevania.
anime girl looking at the big titted.
That was
woman.
only in Castlevania Judgment. That's not in any other thing.
It's an
That's
Azumanga
in other
Daioh.
things.
It's literally an Azumanga Daioh.
Yeah,
No
it is.
shit. I know. Christ.
Okay, well, sometimes you're actually stupid. It's hard to tell.
Sometimes, yeah.
Hey, I've been playing a game.
I'm
No.
intelligence fluid, okay?
Yeah. Don't I don't harass me with your fucking intelligence privilege.
Oh my god. I love that that's a thing people are
I
seriously
hate
wishing.
that that's a fucking thing. I wish I why do you think I keep talking about my Doomsday app? Because
But it's
fuck this.
hilarious. It's so stupid.
I like that Fat Otaku guy, another channel, but like he did a video about that thing that happened with Cum Daddies or whatever that game is that Ego Raptor didn't work on, and it was like the the gender swap. The artist that made the gender swap and how people got mad at her, and I just wrote a comment. I was like, I like your channel, but this kind of stuff infuriates me. I'm gonna skip this one. But then I watched the whole video about him talking about freedom of speech, which should make me angrier, but it doesn't.
Well, you know.
Well, that's like a real thing that I would like to be informed on, not who got mad because someone drew a tranny that gender swapped them into the other type of tranny. It's like, oh, God, it just hurts my brain just thinking about it. Just
I don't
thinking
even know
how
what I'm supposed to be writing in for the show notes for this one.
well,
Trannies were a mistake. That's the answer.
yeah.
So I've been playing a game.
Oh,
I've
well,
been playing a bunch of games.
I haven't.
I'm sorry
What
that
have you been
everything you have to
doing?
say is met with sighs and annoyance.
You got-
Bun,
you got-
what, Bun, I've
5
talked for a
minutes.
while. What have you been doing?
I literally only watch what I eat in a day YouTube videos, or like fitness videos, and I've not been eating carbs for the past month, so I was like having a really rough time.
Oh, that sucks.
I was gonna say I wanted to talk to you because of your gluten issue. I actually did I tried a ketogenic diet for a month. So I wanted to see if that would like help me with weight loss or anything. But I was just gonna say if you have issues with gluten, you can just do that, but you might hate it.
No, I mean before all this, I tried eating very low to no carbs. This was like a couple of years ago, and I was miserable because you have to commit. You either eat no carbs or you eat enough carbs. Because if you eat somewhere in between, you're just always tired and you feel like shit.
Well, I actually bought like a blood glucose monitor, and I was in ketosis, but I never had that spike of energy that everyone talks about, and I was still hungry all the time. So I guess I'm just like the 1% of person it doesn't work for.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, the thing is, it's like I mean, obviously with me now it's different because it's like a necessary dietary thing, but like, and I still eat carbs. I mean, you know, I can eat fruit, but it's like, it really just depends. I think it's the amount you eat. I don't think it really matters what you eat. It's how much you eat. It's really watching calories. I mean, obviously you don't want to eat. I mean, there's people who go it's the joke in the other direction where, you know, the guy eats 1,600 calories a day in Pop-Tarts. I mean, you're going to destroy your body that way.
I mean, isn't that like 3 Pop-Tarts though?
Yeah. So it's like it's calories and what you're eating, but not like, I don't really think
You also have to exercise.
that's the other thing. You have to exercise.
I hate exercising.
I exercise a lot, and on keto I was advised to not exercise, and it was strange.
That's weird.
And so I started doing it anyway, and then I don't know. I think it's a good diet if you really like bacon and like butter anyway, but I really don't care about that. Like I really like bananas. Like that's my preferred diet.
That's why I don't like the fucking, I mean, I'm not with the guy who's doing it at work. He is like low to no carbs and it works for him. I mean, but he works out a lot too. And he's eating a lot of calories too.
Yeah.
But like, anybody that villainizes fruit, I think is just an asshole. Because it's like, it's carbs and sugar, but it's not bad for you. It's fruit.
Yeah.
And you get fat on anything. If you eat 6,000 calories of fucking oranges, you're gonna gain weight.
Yeah. For me, it's just if I eat as many vegetables, and like not like the fruit that's not like lower calorie fruit, I can just eat like lots of it and I don't have to like count it or anything, and I'm pretty good with that. But I don't know. I wanted to try this, but I actually like I'll go ahead and say I developed an eating disorder on keto because I was also told that like all I was doing was research and like I had all these conflicting things come up, but people were like, well, calories still matter, so you still need to eat like 1,200 calories a day. So I was eating like 1,200 calories a day, and I was just like, I feel like shit, I'm not doing this anymore.
That's not I mean,
that's not good for anyone.
I don't want to ask you. Obviously, I don't want to ask you how much you weigh because you're not supposed to.
No, I'd love to tell you how much I weigh. I'd tell everybody how much I weigh.
How much do you weigh?
So I started at 153, and I lost 15 pounds eating fruit and shit. And then I stalled out, and I lost 5 pounds of water weight with keto. So I weighed 133 at the time that I would say that I was developing an eating disorder.
One thing I've learned, and I think it's pretty good advice, is it's weight loss isn't a race. It's not a sprint. It's a marathon.
Yeah.
It takes time. Like you have to, and if you're going to do anything, and I'm not saying I always adhere to this. I'm just saying what seems to work is that you have to do something for 3 months, if not more, if you want to try to lose weight. And the other thing too is losing a lot of weight fast is possible for some people, but I don't think it's like I think your goal really is to be losing half a pound a week. Not a pound or two.
I was losing like a pound a week to eating like what I would consider healthily, the like fruit and veggies and shit.
The other thing is, people, you will plateau, but weight loss is up and down. You have to track it over time, because when you track it over many months, you'll see it go down and then up a little, then down and then up a little, But if you plateau, I mean, maybe it's just because of what you're eating. You might want to mix it up with like fats, like nuts, and there's nothing wrong with eating like meat. I mean, but it's what you put on it and how you prepare it. I mean, it's miserable trying to eat clean for sure, but it doesn't. Oh, no. Yeah.
Well, the thing with like when I was healthy eating, I could go out and like if somebody was eating, I don't know, if someone's like, oh, I ordered deep fried Oreos, do you want one? Like I could have one and it wouldn't be a big deal. And like on keto, I don't know what I ate, but like it was just like one carb too many or something, and it's like then you have to go through the keto flu again for like a few days, and it sucks. Terrible. You can't like be a normal person.
No,
I can't go here. I can't eat any of that.
Yeah, it's like, I mean, it's like a self-administered fucking food allergy at that. Really. Yeah,
and which is really a slap in the face, I think, to people with gluten allergies when people are like, "Oh, gluten's really bad for you."
Not really. I don't see, like, I used to think that way, and then when I finally got it, I was like, no, it's good that people turned it into a fad, because otherwise there wouldn't be any food that I could eat that didn't taste like absolute fucking garbage.
It's a really good time to be allergic to gluten.
I know it's weird. It's weird to say that, but it's true. I mean, it's like if people didn't, like 10 years ago, I'd be like fucking, I know I'd be miserable as hell, because I'd be like, well, what am I going to fucking eat?
Yeah, you can eat anywhere.
Yeah, and I actually probably eat better now than I was before when I was trying to eat healthy, or not. I mean, not eat real crappy, I should say.
Well, I ate a burrito filled with tater tots the other day, so that was pretty exciting.
Sounds good.
What if you could whip the air so fast that you could turn it into a food?
What kind of food?
Would you eat whipped air?
Well, what then, Mitch?
Oh
yeah, hell yeah.
Okay.
Probably be like really low calorie, right? It would be 0 calorie. Yeah, I'd eat that.
Here's another autism story. When I was a kid, sometimes when I spun, if you take your hand and like put your fingers together and but they're not touching, then you move it around in a circle real fast. You can feel the air getting thicker around your hand.
Oh, okay.
I used to do that and be like, holy shit.
You could put whipped air on your fruit.
Yeah, and then I spent 20 years wondering why no one would fuck me.
You took them out for whipped air. That's like,
yeah.
No, I never fed anyone the whipped air. I'm just I would sit in the classroom and spin my hand around in a circle like a fucking tard.
I cannot believe you.
Can you really not believe that though, Kate?
I can totally believe it.
After all we've been through.
I know, but it's just like, oh, Kate had a shit incident. How hilarious. And it's like, I was fucking eating whipped air my whole life. That's fine.
I'm holding these stories for when we fucking need them. And I felt a good time to release the story was now because it was pertinent to the conversation.
Okay, you can unclench.
Anyway, so that's what I do.
How long
Have
have you been
you-
trying to lose weight?
In March, I was drinking a lot of coconut mocha macchiatos with extra caramel, and I couldn't fit into any of my clothes. And I was like, oh, that's probably we should really do this time, which is really shitty because I tried to lose weight for my wedding, but it's actually like impossible to do that because you have to go out to all these events and people are like, oh, you'll just have a mimosa, oh, you'll just have and it just ends up being like a treat fest.
Yeah.
So it's like most people don't really like lose the weight they want to for their wedding, but I just Photoshop the pictures. It's fine. I have Asian apps that you can just make skinny. You make yourself skinny. They're really good. So. But yeah, I don't know. I had actually, it's funny because like my husband could not care less like what my body looks like essentially. Like when I gained weight, he got excited because my boobs got bigger. So but I don't want boobs because I'm really into Lolita and J fashion. So it's these tiny dresses that I can't fit into. I was like, I ordered this dress, one of my dream dresses, and I really want to fit into it. So I was like, I want to be 130 by August. And it seemed like a really doable goal. And it was sad because like with keto, I got down to 133 and going off of it, I gained back like 5 pounds. But I'm like, you know what, this is just going to take longer and that's fine.
Well, the 5 pounds is water weight anyway.
Yeah, it's just water weight. So,
Yeah.
but it's like I was losing weight and I realized that I don't want to lose weight. I want to lose fat. So I actually started lifting so that I can eat more calories. So I'm really excited about that. And now I guess I'm getting really into lifting now because I just get really obsessed with whatever I'm doing.
Oh,
And
shit, that's good.
people ask me about keto or about nutrition, and I know so much about it because that's all I do. Because to like become really fit, you have to make like your whole life about it.
Yeah.
And it's like that's why all these fitness people, that's all they do. Like, and then they make a job out of it because that's all they do. And it's like, well, yeah, if I had 6 hours to go to the gym every day, I'd be super fit too. But I have to go to work. But like, yeah, people are like, oh, you should really consider changing your major. You know a lot about this. I'm like, I'm autistic. I can research the shit out of anything and tell you about it. I mean, it's like, I have too many hobbies. I don't have time to do anything.
But can you see why kids love Cinnamon Toast Crunch?
I can.
Oh my god.
You can make keto Cinnamon Toast Crunch. The weird thing about low carb stuff is you can make anything low carb.
You just eat one.
No, I got really into baking.
Oh, no shit.
Yeah, you just use almond flour, coconut flour, and like artificial sweeteners. And there's differences in different ones. I don't believe that artificial sweeteners cause cancer and all that, but I've also researched it a lot.
That is the thing though about like when you research a lot, you find you'll find more contradicting things.
Oh yeah.
That's why I made myself so paranoid over the gluten. It's like, oh, so if I look at gluten, I'll die. You know?
Yeah.
You went on WebMD and they told you were already dead.
Yeah, I looked directly into the biscuit and now I'm dead.
Still wish I almost wish I still had the pants shitting fucking gluten because at least I know this is like annoying as fuck.
What are you having now?
The pants shitting?
Gluten. I mean, I don't have the celiac disease where I shit. It's just my skin rash.
You're just itchy.
Yeah. So it's like not as much now, but I mean, it's like if I do eat gluten, I won't know for 3 days. It's like,
oh, that's.
I'm like, well, what the hell did I eat? I don't know. I don't remember what I had this morning.
You have Alzheimer's.
Start cramming muffins into his pillow.
I have had nightmares where I've eaten something that had gluten in it. Like seriously, I have.
Well, yeah, there's things that you'd think are gluten-free that aren't, that for some reason there's just like flour in for no reason.
Yeah, like the chicken that's in the freezer I keep forgetting to throw out. I'm like, what?
Do you want even more proof that I'm a huge Jew?
Yes.
Yeah.
I've had actual nightmares where I have had no money in my bank account, and then I accidentally backed a Kickstarter, like went through, and I didn't have enough money, and I was like, oh no!
That's funny. The things we have nightmares about.
I know.
I have nightmares
the
about
saddest thing I've ever heard.
being allergic to makeup.
This is what's the most important thing in your life. I mean, what's always on my mind is not eating gluten. So
That's your whole life now.
yeah,
Now you're a gluten-free expert.
yeah, I do want to make those videos someday about being a radical anti-glutenite and just fucking, you know, like
Anti-glutenite.
yeah, and like holding up a severed bag of fucking white bread.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How do you sever white bread exactly?
Just cut it.
Oh,
Cut it
so
really
sliced
jagged.
bread.
You hold up a piece of bread with the crusts cut off.
Oh, I'm sorry. I meant a full loaf. I didn't. Sorry. Not loaves. I mean, slices of bread. No. That would be funnier. Have all the loaf, the fucking slices fall out. But it would have to be gluten bread. That would be my secret. Gluten-free. Sorry, gluten-free bread. It's so expensive. I was gonna buy gluten-free bread at the fucking grocery store, and it was like $8 for like a tiny baguette. I was like, man, fuck you. I just want to eat bread. I don't give a shit. I don't give a fuck.
I like how there's like shit at the store that's like a bottle of vodka and it says like gluten free. I'm like, oh really?
Yeah, that's that kind of shit's getting out of hand. Because like some stuff you like, it's, and again, I don't know if it's just people being paranoid. Now I'm paranoid, but apparently vinegar could have gluten in it. So then you have to worry about like mustard or certain salad dressings. So I'm like,
I just don't believe anything I'm told anymore, and I just go with the flow. And if I die, I die.
It's the first time Mitch trust was broken forever.
Yeah, I don't mind dying. It's being itchy to my death.
Being itchy is worse.
Yeah, it sucks.
Come to Six Flags Hurricane Harbor now with gluten-free water slides.
There could be gluten in that water. Oh God! Imagine if I get gluten by water. Fuck.
There's like products that are like gluten free, no GMO, vegan, paleo.
That's like everything in my cupboard.
But I'm like, I think it's gluten free. Oh no, it just has nothing else in it.
Yeah.
Like when you go to the grocery store, you like apologizing to the cashier, like, "No, I promise I'm not actually a faggot.
No, I don't know. I felt like that the first like month. Now I don't give a shit. I think someone calls me out on it. I show them my fucking rashy ass.
Please just wear a shirt that says "I promise I'm not a faggot" while you check out at the grocery store.
Well, thankfully, all the stuff when I go to the grocery store, it's like stuff that no one would really think about. Like, well, unless if you think about it too hard. Because the last time I went to the grocery store, I bought 8 cans of tuna, celery, and milk.
Alternatively, could we make "I promise I'm not a faggot" one of the official Random Assault shirts that we sell?
I would buy that, but I am a faggot, so
Yeah, so it's ironic.
I like that.
What if we make another YouTube channel called "We Promise We're Not Faggots"?
That's the new show with Alex coming back. We Promise We're Not Faggots is sponsored by Audible, Dollar Shave Club, Dollar Beard Club, Lisa Mattress, Casper Mattress, Ghost Mattress, Purple Mattress. Fuck, I just thought of it, like, when I made that post, I just thought of every single dumb fucking advertising thing I hear on like 3 different podcasts or more.
There's a Dollar Beard Club?
Oh,
Yes.
yeah, it promotes the growth of your beard as opposed to shaving it all.
Oh, so they're just getting everybody.
Oh,
This is a real thing. I didn't make that up. Like,
when you said Dollar Beard, I just immediately thought of Shave Club. So what? What is in a Dollar Beard fucking club?
hold on, let me see, because they have a real fucking dumb video with, of course, it's some guy with a huge beard and like a fucking curly mustache being like, "We know you're a real man, but you're not like a real man. You're like the kind of real man that buys craft beer."
Oh, that's kind of funny.
No,
Is it
I
like
mean, I'm doing a parody of what he is actually saying. Oh, good. Dollar Beard Club featured on BuzzFeed and the Huffington Post. Let's see.
Oh, it's one of those.
Our products:
It is
uncut beard shampoo, uncut beard body wash, uncut
But is it
beard
fucking
balm,
gluten free?
uncut beard original oil, uncut beard growth vitamins.
Please look to see if it's gluten free.
Let's see how it works. Let's click on how it works.
Because if it is all
How it's made.
shit. I'll shit.
Oh shit.
Okay, I don't see anything about it being gluten free, but I did scroll all the way down the page and it says "Still don't think you're man enough," and then there's a big button that says "Help me."
Think you're not man enough? Help me!
Vital products that are mandatory for proper beard grooming. These products are perfect for improving beard health as well as making you look your best for a night out. I'm just going to Google it. Is Dollar Beard Club gluten free?
Because if you have a tendency of eating your beard products and it has
growth vitamins, 60 capsules, $19 per month. I'm going to Control F.
Is that an issue? Because my husband chews on his beard.
Ew.
No, I don't think so. Well, I
No,
mean,
That's
like
gross.
girls do on their hair.
ugh.
That's still gross.
Now for
I
me it
think-
says start here. It doesn't say help me.
No, you have to scroll down to the bottom of the How It Works page.
Oh. God, this website fucking sucks dick.
So do the people who buy from
Sponsored
it. Like,
by
what do you
Dollar Beard
expect?
Club. This website sucks dick.
Oh, there it is. It must be in.
We'll help you grow out your nut tickler so it looks great.
I'll
You're
click
gonna
on
look
build
real
a
great
queue.
when you watch some other guy fuck your wife in the ass.
Oh,
Ooh.
You should make a $1 pube club video.
Oh God.
I mean, I would do that. Because I can't grow a fucking beard to save my life. We've already talked on the show about how I can't
have
grow
a
a
fucking reverse landing strip.
I know I have no beard in the middle of my chin. It's just on either side.
Oh, that's unfortunate.
Yeah, because I said it I think on the last live stream, but I just was driving to Taco Bell the one night and I thought I'm gonna send a dumb photo to the Discord, and so I took one of those ugly photos of like under my chin, so I look real fat.
Oh,
But
men are terrible at taking selfies.
When you take a photo from under my chin, you realize there's really not a lot of hair in the middle of my chin. It's on either side. But anyway, I can't grow a beard to save my life, but I have so many fucking pubes. It's like how I don't have any chest hair. All the hair on my chest is entirely on my nipples.
So these growth vitamins have. Oh, I have those nipple hairs too. Rice extract and rice concentrate. Vegetarian
die.
capsule. No, I can eat rice.
Gluten. No.
No, I can actually eat rice. Well, maybe not. No, I can. I can't eat brown rice
Oh.
or something.
Now,
I don't
Matt, you may have those nipple hairs, but do you have exclusively those nipple hairs and no chest hair whatsoever?
No, not anymore because I'm not 20 anymore.
Yeah, well, that's what I'm dealing with. So, as a 27-year-old man,
Yeah. This dollar beer club is not $1 because when you go through so like
Hey.
I assume you create a kit and it says original oil 0.5 ounces. That's $1 a month.
Oh my
And then-
god.
0.5, not 5, 0.5, and then 2 ounces is $4. And then you go to the essentials.
I would like to point out that Dollar Shave Club is also not $1.
Is it really? I never bothered to look.
I
Obviously,
think it's like $7 a month or something. I don't know.
But
That's-
each individual shave cost you $1.
I would also like to
That's-
point
yeah.
out that Loot Crate does not contain loot. It contains trash.
is Loot Crate still a thing?
Yeah, dude.
I used to have that.
Dude, I wasn't joking. They have Loot Anime now, and they have Loot Pets.
Yeah.
But what about Kickapoo?
I would drink Kickapoo Joy Juice if I could ever find the damn stuff.
Well, I guess they're not fucking sponsoring Mega 64 anymore.
Yeah, they had one too many times where Derek said a no bad word or some shit.
Hardly. Derek's a fucking cock guzzler.
I thought you boys understood. It's business. That's all it is. We all sell out every day. Might as well be on the winning team. Let's make some money.
Oh god damn it! So now on my
What?
Facebook, I got a fucking Dollar Beard Club ad.
There you go. They're fucking watching you. Everything you fucking do.
Seriously, it's fucking
I just-
scary.
I just laughed like Barney Rubble.
Did
And
you?
it's too late to do a goddamn thing about it.
Did I tell you guys about that short cartoon I might do? It's like 3 seconds long.
No. You've told us about a lot of things that you were going to do that you didn't do. So do you,
Well,
you want to bother telling us about this?
Yeah, it's Barney Rubble going, "Hey Fred, I fucked your wife," and then Fred's like, "Well, Barney, I also fucked your wife," and then Barney's like, "Say, Fred, did we just make cuckolds of each other?" And then he's like, "I guess so," and then they start making out, and then a comet hits the Earth and they explode.
That sounds like a
Stupid.
Family Guy joke.
That's really
Yeah, it
stupid.
does, but I'm gonna do it. You just wait. One of these days, join my
Okay,
Patreon.
so the thing that you're attempting to work on that may lead to actual money, that's a pain in the ass to find time for. But this,
Oh no, I'm done with that.
this is important.
What was that game you played?
Who, me?
Yeah, you said you were playing a game and then you never talked about it.
Blaster Master Zero.
Oh. How's that?
I never played the original Blaster Master, but this is a like reboot for the 3DS and the Switch made by Inti Creates, who are the people who made Azure Striker Gunvolt, which was that
you
game
mean Mighty
that we were
Number 9.
Yeah, that game we were talking about when we found out I was the true faggot. It's only $10 and it's pretty lengthy so far. I'm a few hours in and it's Metroidvania style. I don't know if that's what the original Blaster Master was like. Like it's
Kinda,
sectioned off.
Yeah.
It's sectioned off into levels, but you can go back and forth between them as if it was on one giant map anyway.
Yeah, that sounds like Blaster Master.
Yeah, I never played Blaster Master, Kate. I'm sorry. I'm not a cool retro gamer like you.
No.
I'm the coolest retro gamer because I'm playing the bad Crash games.
What is it, Matt?
No, I said you should be.
Oh,
A cool retro gamer like me.
Yeah.
Me too.
It's only
It's
'cause
cool.
I'm poor.
it's $10, which was a good price for that game. They also have another $10 game on the eShop, which is called Mighty Gunvolt Burst, which is like a sequel to a spin-off of Azure Striker Gunvolt that they released for free when that first game came out. It was just like, hey, we took Gunvolt, but we made it 8-bit Mega Man style, and we put Beck in it before Mighty Number 9 even came out. So they made a sequel to that, and it actually looks pretty dope.
Well, I mean, there were a lot of things that happened before Mighty Number 9 actually came out.
Yeah, pretty much. Although they are putting the 2 Azure Striker games on Switch in a double pack, and apparently it's going to be like 60 FPS instead of 30 FPS. They're going to like rearrange all the shit because there's no touchscreen, so you can't just like auto select the special attack, and they're going to add all the DLC. So I'll probably pick that up because I never fucking played the second Gunvolt game, and the first one's all right.
I just got a Switch.
Yeah, so did I. How you liking it?
I think it's great.
What games did you get for it?
Just Zelda.
Yeah, I'm going to probably buy that again when that second DLC comes out.
But Splatoon.
I've said it before. I think I like Splatoon better as like a thing that exists aesthetically than an actual game. Like I'm not
Fun. Are you?
I'm not good at it. That's the thing.
I think I'll buy it. I want to play it. It looks fun. But I get what you mean.
It is fun. It's just like I don't feel like I know I'm not going to play it that long, so I don't even feel like buying it. But I'm content to just sit on the sidelines and watch all the memes fucking flow out.
I don't have time to play any of the games that I want to play, including the game that I literally waited for 10 years to come out, and then I bought it, and then I was like, oh, good, I have this now.
Persona 5.
No, I've never played Persona.
Oh, well, what was the game you were talking about?
It was Dreamfall Chapters.
Christ.
Oh God.
What the hell was that?
We were just talking about
the sequel to The Longest Journey, which will be our next Let's Play.
Oh.
Oh my god, I love The Longest Journey so much. It's like literally my favorite thing on the planet. So I say that about everything.
Well, I'm very sorry then.
No,
we're gonna Let's Play it so shittily.
I'm really excited. I really like your guys' Let's Plays. So.
Oh, they are bad though.
I like bad Let's Plays. I'd way rather watch your guys' Let's Plays than some annoying ass hat.
Well, I could just cut them all down to 10 minutes each and just yell.
Yeah.
I probably like that because your yelling is funnier than other people's yelling.
Don't encourage him.
Yeah, don't encourage me.
Our yelling is funnier until it gets old because it's just all we do.
I think you're very talented yellers.
Fuck, that's good.
Don't do it.
Don't mess with it.
I don't know what you're talking about. Anyway,
Oh, that's from fucking Space Quest. Actually, yeah, no wonder you don't know what I'm talking about.
that just reminds me. You saying very talented yellers just reminds me of that wow. Reminds me of that Mr. Show sketch where it's Tom Kenny screaming up into the sky, and then Bob Odenkirk comes out and he's like, "I screamed for 2 hours straight and won the world record for screaming."
I've never seen that.
It's a sketch comedy show starring the guy from Better Call Saul and that David Cross guy who's in a bunch of shit. And it used to be on HBO, and some of those sketches still hold up.
I did it. No more time trials. Yay.
Back when we were like a few weeks behind, which I guess we are now technically, but like way back when being a few weeks behind was the norm for our show, the Mr. Show sketch of the pre-taped call-in show was like a perfect analog for what our show is like. So kids, go Google that. We'll wait.
I guess I don't watch sketch shows at all.
This one's old. This one's from like the mid-90s.
Yeah, like I've never seen Saturday Night Live before.
I don't think you're missing much.
Yeah.
No, I don't think so either. I really enjoyed, I mean, I know you guys probably think it's dumb, but I really did like the Melissa McCarthy doing that What's This Guy sketch because I was really into...
Not vaccinating your kids?
No, I was really into political podcasts at the time. Why did I just forget his name? Oh, Sean Spicer. Because it was a good impression of him. I actually I literally listened. I don't know why, but I found this political podcast that I was like obsessed with for a while, and that's all I did was listen to that.
Definitely wasn't ours.
No, and then I felt bad. I felt like I abandoned Random Assault, so I came back.
It's okay. We
Everyone's
I expect
abandoned
people
us
to
now.
do that. Yeah, sticking around worries me.
No, I think you guys are great. So
Aw. What do you hate about us the most?
Yeah.
that you talk about like I don't know shit that I don't care about sometimes, but I still listen.
I'm sorry that happened to you.
No, actually, what I hate about you guys is that I have too many hobbies to be watching and playing all the nerd stuff that I would like to watch and play. Like if I was like I know people that are Lolitas that are like they do all this Lolita stuff because that's their only hobby and that's great and I'm like that's really cool, but I'm a very poor person and I have a lot of hobbies, so I just don't buy anything. And then I don't know, I spend my money on what have I been buying? I've been buying keto food. I've been buying almond flour. That's what I spend my money on now.
And
I
you're
looked
angry
into
at us
almond
because
flour
of
a while
that?
ago, and it was like $8 for a tiny little package.
Package of what?
Almond flour. It's awful.
Oh yeah, it's super expensive, but it's like I don't know. One thing I really like about almond flour is that you can make macarons with it, and you kind of need that. They are gluten free for that reason.
Oh, my daughter who was lost to me told me the same thing.
Your daughter who was lost to you?
Yeah, Usagi. She like disappeared. Remember she like we had those like fake, those like her. She was calling us out.
Yeah, I like those.
Yeah, she's back on Facebook and my estranged daughter.
Matt let her go, and then she came back as a bird.
Yeah.
Oh.
If you love something, let them go so they come back as a bird.
Yep. So let me get this straight. You don't like us because you've been buying keto food.
No, it's because we're nerds who have too much time on our hands and get to do a lot of things, I suppose.
Well, you have time to do nerd stuff, and I'm like, I don't have time for that, and then I just watch nothing but fucking what I eat in a day YouTube videos and like watch my dog run back and forth. Like, why am I doing that?
Bitch, all I do is take naps and then watch Mojo top 10 videos. My life is meaningless. Like, let's get it straight.
I don't have time to play a video game. It's ridiculous.
And you bought a really long one.
I did. I'm not gonna play that.
It's so good though.
It's so good. I played it for like 5 minutes and I'm like, this is so good. And then I had to go to work and then I came home and like worked out for like an hour and then did nothing.
But
like,
the great thing is you have the Switch,
Zelda?
so you could just take that shit with you. Like
Zelda?
Yeah, Zelda.
I'm not going to take it with me is the thing. Like, I
don't
know that you
expect you
can,
to.
but I'm hell of not going to.
Yeah.
I'm not
but,
8 years old. I can't play video games at the dinner table anymore.
You could.
You could be, though.
I thought you were Lolita. What's up? No,
Hey, fuck you.
fucking no, like I know the internet and we have fucking ranted on and on about how fucking amazing that game is, but there's just so much shit in that game that you're gonna be like, oh, that does that?
Yeah.
It's just like I can't believe how minute these fucking stupid systems are.
I actually played it like just for maybe 45 minutes, like less, like maybe 20 minutes, like every day last week, because I was like, fuck it,
Yeah,
it's really fun.
I will probably buy that again for my Switch whenever that second DLC comes out, because like I beat it on Wii U, but I kind of just want to have the Switch version anyway, because I want to try and 100% that game eventually. I don't know how fucking long that would take, but I mean I like that game enough that I could see myself putting 200 hours into it.
It's insane to me.
Also, Matt said buying Mario Kart 8 for the Switch was a cucky thing that I could have done. I didn't mention I sold my Wii U copy of Mario Kart 8 as part of the games I sold to get a Switch. So.
Oh, well, okay.
Because I figured like, well, if I'm buying a Switch, I'm going to buy Mario Kart 8 at some point. I might as well just fucking sell this.
Well,
You knew the cucking was inevitable.
Yeah.
So you tried
And now
to,
I
like,
hate Mario Kart 8 because I played it again and I was like, oh wait, Mario Kart kind of fucking sucks.
It doesn't suck, but it takes a while to get used to every time you play it for the first time again.
No, Mario Kart doesn't
suck, bitch.
because it rewards. It doesn't reward you for doing good. It actively punishes you for doing good.
I know.
It's so that the fucking kids in the back can have a chance to not cry today.
And I was getting 3 stars on every single fucking cup up to 150, like up to Mirror Cup, which involves you getting first place on every single race in the cup. And then I get to 200cc, and I played through a bunch of them. And like 3 times in a row, I'd play through a cup and get first place every race. And in the last second of the last race, someone would get ahead of me because of some stupid item bullshit.
Yeah.
And I'd get second, and I'd lose the 3 stars. And I'd be like, you know what? I'm done playing this for now. I have completed base Mario Kart 8. 200cc was like a free DLC update, so fuck it, I don't care.
It's called Get Mario
Why
Kart.
don't you intentionally hang back in second until the last moments of the race?
Yeah, that's pretty much what you have to do. No, that's what you have to do. You have to stay in like 3rd place the entire race, and then you can get.
I would if 200cc wasn't so fast that the game that wasn't.
You know what's funny? So I tried playing the game again recently too, but it's like I don't have enough time to invest in getting good at the game again. But like I remember in 200cc, like you actually have to use the brake.
Yeah, it's infuriating because I'm so used to just holding down A for the entire fucking race.
You're used to easy mode, like all your fucking baby games.
Yeah, I played Bayonetta on the mode where you just tap on the touchscreen and you only use.
Bayonetta's a baby game.
But you just
No,
get
I mean,
good.
because then I think about Mario Kart and I'm like, Mario Kart's really polished and everything, but
No.
compared to Sonic and All Stars Racing Transforms,
Oh
which
my
is a
God.
way better fucking game.
fucking
No, Mario Kart's an unfair. Mario Kart is an unfair garbage game, but I love it anyway, and it makes me so
I do
mad.
too. I'm just saying that Sonic and All Stars Racing Transformed is a better
I cannot
game.
believe how autistic you are.
And I will tell you why Sonic and All Stars Racing Transformed.
Me or
Who?
Mitch?
No, Mitch. Definitely Mitch.
Oh, okay. I think you meant
I
me.
will tell you-
tell you about Sonic All-Stars Race.
I will
I
tell
can't.
you.
I can't go a half hour without talking about Sonic.
I will tell you why Sonic and All Stars Racing Transformed is a better kart racer than Mario Kart.
But we keep interrupting you, so you won't.
It's because
No,
it's
please
developed.
don't.
Because it's developed by Sumo Digital, the people who made OutRun 2.
What's
the
OutRun?
greatest game ever.
It's a
made.
game.
I can feel it.
I thought it was a T-shirt I owned.
I listened to you.
OutRun 2006 Coast to Coast is the greatest video game ever made.
No, that's a cartoon that was on fucking Adult Swim.
Any attempts to refute this fact will be shot down.
Why?
I'm typing into the show notes now. OutRun 2006 Coast to Coast.
Yeah, ruin another joke.
Coast to Coast is the number 2. Coast to Coast is the greatest video game ever made. Underneath of which Sonic and All Stars Racing Transformed.
Hey,
is
Rio,
better
it's time
than
for our fucking
Mario.
morning forklift race.
I came up with the word transcore, and I was like, wait.
Transcore already exists.
Oh.
Of course
What
it
is
does.
it?
Remember when we were driving back from Boston a couple years ago when I played that like metal dubstep band?
No, but I said it in the sense of like transsexual people, and I was like,
Oh,
I said transcore for some reason, and then I was like, wait, that could be a new music thing, and then I realized it was.
So what I liked about In the World Ends With You is all the monsters
You
were named
idiot.
after different musical genres, and all of the hedgehogs were named like something core.
What?
Yeah,
Are you mixing up your games that you like, or is there actual hedgehogs in that game?
yeah. There's noise that look like hedgehogs. Or,
Noise?
Yeah, the enemies in the world ends with you are called noise. And
This
there
sounds-
are
this
some
sounds
that look like
Really
porcupines.
making up as you're talking.
There are some that are like porcupines, and they're all named like something core. Like the black and red one is called emo core.
But
And-
why?
They're all just named after musical genres, man. I didn't fucking design that game.
You wish you did, though.
You
I
might as
wish I
well
did.
have.
There's a porcupine enemy that's like yellow and blue, and it's called Grindcore. And I'm like, holy fucking shit, this is the best game ever made.
That's kind of cool.
Even though I just said that OutRun 2006 Coast to Coast is the best game ever made, The World Ends With You is also the best game ever made. Also, that game turned 10 years old like last
Could
week.
you please just stop?
It's the 30-year anniversary of the fucking He-Man movie or some shit.
It's the 30-year anniversary of Martin Luther King Jr. Day.
No.
It's the 30-year anniversary of Jesus' crucifixion.
Oh, that's good.
It's National Pancake Day.
Isn't I swear? So
yeah, that's the joke I'm making.
if they really make that shit up on, it depends on the calendar you buy because it's
I
like,
know.
Matt's like, give me the ISBN number of the page day calendar you read this on.
No, people are always like, oh, it's National Donut Day, so we're making donuts. I'm like, what the fuck? I gotta eat a donut now. Damn.
Every day can be donut day. Like, why does it need a day? It's just as bad as the blacks.
It's to give you an excuse to eat donuts.
Yeah, it's like white people holidays where you barbecue and you drink.
Is it actually donut day? Because I bought donuts yesterday.
Can African American month be the month where we eat African Americans?
What the fuck?
Yeah.
Okay.
Sure.
We've made it official on Random Assault Podcast. You are legally allowed to cannibalize the African American race.
Only in February?
Only February. If you do it beyond that, you will be arrested.
Oh, wait, no. Because that's just called Black History Month. So we have to eat all of their documents.
No, it's because they're going to be fucking history, Mitch.
You can eat their grandparents.
Shit.
Oh. I'm trying to be creative with my racism to see if I still anger a certain select few of our listeners.
No, they've already decided we're not cool anymore.
We were never cool. Where the fuck were they?
I know, right? It's like they haven't listened to the show ever.
Like, I remember those guys I used to like.
And we're not bitter at all, right?
God, their show sucks now. It used to be good 4 months ago. No, it didn't. Our show is never good. You all got tricked.
There used to be a lot going on though, and now it's just kind of like I mean, I like it now, but it's totally different. You guys just like are hanging out. Used to have more structure.
It's always been like that.
Used to have more structure.
No, Alex made it like a show, and he was gay for it.
It was like a whole show, and I really liked that, and I thought it was cool. But I also just liked when you guys would go on a tangent about cum.
Yeah, now that's what all the show is. I've said this before, but like way back, because I used to be fans of just shows where people would just shoot the shit and make dumb, absurdist jokes. So like back in whatever episode when I was doing that stupid Jobs bit that everyone fucking hates, that was me trying to turn this show into that. And finally, fucking 6 years later, we finally hit that point where the show is exactly what I wanted it to be from the outset.
Well, in a running theme of me being a big gay in this episode, I was thinking about our show and how it's like it's been on for so long, it's had eras.
Yeah.
Like the cum era is the first year.
Yeah.
What did you say?
It's like various things we were obsessed with for 6 months.
True.
Yeah.
Why is the first era the cum era?
Because that's all we talked about was cum and sticking things in our asses. And
yeah.
I figured the first era would have been like the technical difficulties era.
Yeah. You tried to talk about video games like for a while.
I mean, we are a video game related show, so
when I tell people I'm like, I would like today I'm like telling people like, oh, it's this like gaming podcast. Well, I mean, it's not. I don't know.
Here's the first rule about Random Assault. Do not tell anyone about Random Assault. That was not a Fight Club reference. I legitimately don't want people to find out about this show.
Well,
none of my friends care, so
that's good.
Well, thank Christ we've plateaued at 2,035 subscribers because I was getting fucking worried for a while.
Have you? Are all of your subscribers actually like 12 or?
Probably.
I hope so.
Yeah. But then again, everyone who uses YouTube is 12. That's why like fucking Game Grumps and How to Basic are popular.
Only 12-year-olds
I don't like
use
that shit though.
Yeah, How to Basic is fucking terrible. It was funny the first video, and then after that, it was fucking gay.
I was waiting for my sister to reply to my comment where she's just, I said like, oh, it's how to turn a joke funny with unending repetition, and I just wanted to be like, oh, that lad threw an egg at a thing that does not normally have an egg thrown at it. Oh, what joy! This will never grow tiresome.
I wasn't actually mad at your sister, but I was like, yeah, because they're the first person to ever throw something. Like, Jesus Christ.
They invented throwing things, just like I invented being stupid.
It's like, I hate, like unless if someone wants to compare me to, like, fucking Arnold Schwarzenegger or something, it's like, don't compare a joke that I made to something that already exists that's fucking gay. Yes,
I don't like it when it's fucking gay.
I don't like gay things. No, it's just it's just I don't know. When stuff like that, I mean dumb things that people do doesn't mean that they invented it. It's like, oh, he threw stuff at the floor because it's like, oh, it was funny at first because it was making fun of people who like made videos on how to toast bread and they were like sincere. So this guy, like, he toasts the bread and then throws it into his fucking cat litter box or something. It's like, okay, that's funny the first few times, but he made I don't understand how the guy made a career out of that.
Because people like repetitive, stupid shit. That's why memes are a thing.
I am much more of a fan of We Teach You How To, which was that guy who sounds like Peter Griffin. He's like, I'm going to teach you how to summon ghosts. So you just need a Ouija board and a good question. Hey, ghost, does your mom know you're gay? And it just moves to no.
So she doesn't know he's gay.
Yeah, and then like there's other videos where I forget what the tutorial was. It's just like, here's how to make a sandwich, but he's just in his kitchen. He's like, I didn't know he was down there, man. He's so small, and it just like the camera cuts to like a tiny bloody Mario face on the thing. I can't believe Mario's fucking dead.
That sounds like
having a nice day up till now.
No, you weren't. I'll be back in a minute.
No, I was all pissed off. I'm sorry for being such a piss off. I didn't mean to let MissesBun be so upset because I'm so bad. What?
You've been playing the Wrath of Cortex of your own volition. You have not been having a good
It's
time.
actually not that bad. It's just like I said, it's like it's got control issues, and sometimes you fall off platforms you're clearly standing on.
Do they
Yeah, I
want to
remember
kill you when
playing
you
that.
die down there?
Yeah. And also,
man.
also a thing
that
that
game without
sucks.
save states, you stupid bitch.
Yeah, I can't. Also, you have to play as Coco, but instead of Coco like riding things like in Crash 3 that was fun, they have her on foot, and her controls are somehow way worse than Crash, and I don't know why. And it's awful, and it's really hard to judge how far her jump goes, and like sometimes the camera, like you need to jump around a corner and you can't see the platform you're supposed to land on, and it's not good.
People got mad at Polygon or whatever the fuck for saying the first game is hard, but like, isn't the first game really hard and broken?
I have literally been saying that.
Broken, but it's difficult, definitely.
I've literally been saying that exact thing on this very show for years.
I know, Mitch.
I know.
Shut up. You say every game's hard. Is there a game that you're actually good at?
Yeah, dude.
Sorry.
PS2.
What, Tasmania? What'd you say?
I said Beat Mania for PS2.
Yeah, dude. Yeah,
no, fucking Crash 1 is not difficult for the most part. It's difficult if you're trying to like get 100% because you have to get all of the boxes in a level and also like not die. So you pretty much have to do a perfect run.
And
Don't forget the part where you. Sorry.
Hold on. Before you continue, I am not fucking defending Polygon.
I know.
I'm just saying. I know. But I'm saying they're assholes. But it's also like it's a game of the time where they like kind of invented a new way of playing a game anyway. Sort of. So it's like and none of them. Like, I watched an interview with them and like apparently like a lot of them didn't know how to even code. So the fact that it fucking got made is amazing.
No, the real sticking points for it are Sunset Vista, which is like halfway through the game. It's incredibly long and annoying. And then there's I don't remember what the Stormy Ascent, which just takes
one of those two.
Oh, Slippery Climb is the one that's actually in the game. Stormy Ascent is the harder version that they cut.
They actually released it as DLC for the HD one recently.
Oh, did they?
Mm-hmm.
That's kind of cool. But anyway, which I actually didn't find that bad. But again, it's like it's just a pain in the ass when you have to get every box and every level and also not die. And the save system isn't good either
because it doesn't exist.
Well, it does exist, but you have to like successfully complete a bonus stage in order to
beat
save.
A boss, which is horseshit.
Yeah.
Yeah, beating a boss is horseshit.
No, I mean having to beat a boss to save the game is horseshit.
Oh, that does suck.
Like you cannot save the game unless you complete a bonus stage or beat a boss.
Yeah, like it's so early on in the PS1 life cycle that they're still kind of in like a 16-bit mindset.
Bullshit, that game came out in like 96, right?
Yeah. And the PS1 came out in 95 in the US, and not everybody had a memory card. A lot of games from that era still had passwords.
Well, fuck you.
Gotcha.
Yeah, well, I mean, you could get uppity about things you don't know about.
Hey,
but,
Matt, I fucking got her.
You got her, dude.
I got her. Slap me 5, bro.
We did it.
Crash 1, not that bad.
I stood by.
There's
I stood by and you said it, and then I said you did it.
No, get behind her at all
times.
Dude,
you fucking guys. You fucking guys. There's also the fucking rope bridge levels that everyone hates, but you can kind of just jump on like the rope supports and run along them. So, you know.
I just wrote Crash Bandicoot sucks in the show notes.
It does suck. It's really stupid.
I just meant the whole series. So let's.
Isn't it crazy how the whole series sucks and also so does Uncharted? It's like they never made a good game until
I know it's
fucking The Last of Us.
Daxter sucks too. What the fuck?
Jack and Daxter doesn't suck.
Did you know that once one part of something sucks, then the entire thing retroactively also sucked?
Yeah,
Why can't we like anything?
Yeah,
Jack and Daxter. Explain
I like
to me-
things.
Matt,
Jack
explain to me. Oh,
doesn't.
whoa.
Jack and
Too many
Daxter.
people are talking.
Jack and Daxter doesn't suck because I played the first game and liked it. Crash Bandicoot sucks because I never played any of the games.
Two, 3, and Crash Team Racing are all good.
She is right.
And Wrath of Cortex isn't awful. And
Why,
neither is Crash 1.
why play that when I can just play fucking South Park Racing?
Because
Yeah.
that's
Bad?
yeah.
Agreed.
It sucks.
I either played the third one or Wrath of Cortex, and I did have fun with it. I just didn't finish it.
Well,
Kate, you also forgot about Crash Boom Bang. That game's pretty good.
I did not forget about Crash Boom Bang. I wish I could.
And
the fuck is that?
Crash of the Titans.
They're the later bad Activision ones. I mean, Wrath of Cortex is like the first non-Naughty Dog one. So
It's
it's
Traveler's
like
Tales, right?
Yes, Traveler's Tales. So it was like the beginning of the slide. Like you could tell Traveler's Tales like knew Crash and liked it, but they were just like too incompetent to actually be as good as Naughty Dog. So it's very similar to Crash 2 and 3. It's just shittier.
Did they just make all of them after that? Like,
No, actually, like Activision kept like swapping developers around. They never really had a
oh, I'm
consistent
sorry.
developer after Naughty
Fucking
Dog.
Radical Entertainment did Crash of the Titans, and it was published by Sierra of all fucking companies.
Delicious.
And then I believe Mind Over Mutant is the same. Yeah, it's the same developers and publishers.
Is it? Okay, well.
Oh, I'm sorry. Sierra published Crash Mind Over Mutant in the PAL regions, but Activision regained publishing rights here in America for some reason.
You know something? I would never learn who published anything if not for Mitch.
Yeah.
I'm literally looking at Wikipedia right now.
I would never look that up in my life.
Nobody.
I know.
Well, no one cares. Like,
I don't look it up, and then when Mitch says it, I immediately forget whatever you just said. That wasn't a joke.
Let's go back to what we were talking about. Let's define the eras of random assault with
oh yeah.
no
Let's
knowledge
talk
of
about
when they
ourselves.
started.
All right. So the Com era.
Is that what we're really calling the first one?
Yes.
All right. What episodes does that go for?
I don't know.
Just name some.
12.
Okay, so episode 12 is the cum era.
Yeah.
of Random Assault.
The whole thing.
Just episode 12.
What even was episode 12?
I decree that episodes 153 to 167 are the good era.
I feel like I liked episode 12. I know it seems weird to remember, but I think I did.
No. See, no, Mitch, you're starting the good era too late. It's like the good era of our show is between Tony leaving and Alex leaving.
That's between
Yeah.
those two times.
That's the good era.
The thing I said fits the criteria you just gave.
Does it?
Yeah,
I thought
and
Tony left before 150.
Yeah, he did.
But you said
So it's before
153.
Tony left and before Alex. Wait, hold on. What?
You're
No.
stupid. What are you talking about?
No, okay. I thought you meant after Tony left, but before Alex left, because that's the good era.
Yes.
Okay, so what I said is right. It's just that
No, it's not, because Tony was not here for 150. You said like, 153 to 167.
Stop
Tony
it!
Okay, so episodes 240 to now are the school shooter era.
Oh, God.
Don't call it that, you fucking moron.
Okay, so we will call it the Edgelord 420 weed era.
Okay, that's a little more fair.
Yeah.
So it's 240 to now, the present. And then, fuck, I don't know any more eras. You guys got to help.
I think that's it.
Okay, so there's 3 eras of random assault. There's the cum era.
There was an era where we were upset at people for being social justice warriors. There was an era where we were bitter about laser time.
The era that we were bitter
Real
about laser time is episode 1 to present.
Yes.
What the hell? I try to Google episode 12 and I get episode 11. Oh my god. We called that episode Random Assault Podcast episode 11 episode 11.
Oh
Yeah,
no,
that's
that's
what
We
you
are
guys all in your underwear.
We're great.
Because that was back when we used the randomizer. I wasn't even on that episode.
No, it was me, Alex, and I think Drew, and like we recorded it early in the morning, so I had no energy at all, and it was just a very blasé, bland episode. So we were like, it's just episode 11, whatever.
Episode 12 is 25% less.
Oh, that's the one with Curtis on it?
Yeah.
Huh. Okay, so that's the cum era, which is fitting because he's gay. And then the
He
good
probably
era,
hates us now, I bet.
No.
You should get into contact with Curtis and ask him if he hates us.
No,
he's been dead for like 3 years and we just didn't know.
Oh.
That's canon.
So the good era is 153, which I don't remember what fucking episode that is. I just remember I fucking put these best of compilations together, and I just remember there being a real good chunk of episodes between then and like
No,
the
because
one with-
Tony left like it was like 105, 106.
Okay, so the good era starts then.
Yes.
But I'm saying I was just feeling out a specific chunk of episodes I knew were great. Okay, so
Sometimes I only remember episodes based on what game I was playing in the background while I was ignoring what was happening.
So the good era is 106 to when did Alex leave? Like 233?
Something like that.
I'm just going to write that number down without looking at it whatsoever.
Sure.
And now we're in the Edgelord 420 Weed era, and then there's like 100 more episodes completely unaccounted for.
Call it the era of the Broken Kings, because it sounds interesting. But it doesn't
Wait,
mean
what
anything.
episodes does that entail?
Whatever's left.
Okay,
Like
so
episodes 1 to 11 and whatever the fuck.
What do you say,
13
the era of Broken Kings?
Yes.
The era of Broken Kings officially takes place from episodes 1 to 11, and then resumes at episodes 13 to 105.
Yeah, after a brief interruption for the cum era.
And then 234 to 239. All right, sweet. That's the Random Assault history.
What are you doing with that?
I'm just going to throw it in the trash.
Print it out and then throw it in the trash.
I'm going to print it out, admire it for a second, and then burn my house down.
Nice.
With you inside, chained to the fridge.
I told you guys I was playing Tomba 2, right?
Yep.
Yes.
Not for the meme, though.
What meme?
The fucking, that speed run with that annoying guy, and that guy's like, I wish you'd stop talking.
You came. That's not what he says.
What does he say?
What is it? It's like I
get the
really
transcript
prefer if
out.
you be quiet or something like that.
Yeah, I really.
Oh,
prefer
okay. Thank you for paraphrasing what I said. Anyway,
It's not a paraphrase when it's what is. It's a quote. You paraphrased.
so anyway, I've been playing
You
Tomba 2.
paraphrase, I imply.
Yeah.
Tomba 2 has the most atrocious voice acting I've ever heard in my life, and I mean that in the best way possible.
Oh.
It's like they hired 5 guys, and not the burger place. They hired 5 different.
Why
men.
would we make that joke? Why do you think everyone makes jokes like you?
Because I have to. I have to assume that it's best to
No,
assume.
You preempt us just in case we're gonna make a bad joke.
No, it's because he wants to make that joke, and then he's like, "No, they'll make fun of me." So I'm gonna say, "Don't say that."
No,
but that way I can still
no,
squeak it out.
You
Yeah,
hold
that's
your
it.
tongue, because there have been
No.
plenty of times on this goddamn fucking show where I have thought of a joke and thought, "No, that's too stupid," and then Matt said the exact thing I thought, and then I said,
Because it's because we're linked. We're linked on a brain level where if you think a bad joke and not say it, I'm forced to say it.
"Okay, so that's why I said not the guy."
But so I think of a stupid joke. I'm like, I won't say that. That's too stupid. Then Mitch says it. So then Mitch thinks of a joke and he's like, no, that's too stupid even for me. And then Matt says it. Like, how is Matt at the bottom of the totem pole?
Yeah,
It
this
should
is
be
the
this
bottom.
is
I'm the top.
backwards.
I'm the top.
I'm gonna eat some trail mix because I'm hungry.
Now
You
Mitch
guys are
is
killing me.
dying.
So it's like they hired 5 adult men. And
Like
they
the
said-
burger place?
Dirty bearded men in a room.
they were all using Dollar Beard Club. And then the voice acting director told those people, okay, think of every dumbass cartoon voice you've ever heard.
And they did them all.
You're going
at
to need
once.
all of them.
Oh,
Because there's like 100 NPCs in this game. They're all fully voiced. And then for the women, for like the 2 women voice actresses in this game, they just went and hired 2 kindergarten teachers because that's exactly what they sound like. But like seriously, there's a monkey character named Charles who's like one of the only characters from the first game. That
His
shows
name
up in here.
fucking Charles. That's hilarious.
Yeah, but okay, Matt. Hold on, wait.
Okay.
Let's wait.
Okay.
Oh, that was a new record. Matt, do any retard voice.
I don't like doing voices on
Just
command.
do it. I'm proving a point.
Your beck and call, old man.
What's my motivation?
You are
You are
very
retarded.
itchy. You are
I'm retarded.
all right. That's not the same voice as the monkey, but there's a voice in the game.
Oh,
that probably
I'm a
sounds like
retarded monkey. Okay, that's my motivation.
that. Yes, and your head's itchy.
My name's Charlie. My name is Charlie.
You're not far off.
Really?
Yeah, he's like, I had to give this to Tomba. I have to go to the store.
I have to give this to Tamba.
No, there's literally a voice like what you're doing right now, where he's just like, "You have to give me a dried fish sandwich to get all this oil off of me."
Ew.
Yeah, there's like, okay, so
Also, I think I was accidentally doing my impression of Bobcat Goldthwait.
you were doing Bobcat Goldthwait.
So that means I have two voices now, Batman and Bobcat Goldthwait.
There's a guy in the beginning of the game who sounds like Batman
Goldthwait.
And he's like, yeah, and he's like, I am the knight. He's like, you gotta catch all those crabs. Now remember, baskets are for crabs, buckets are for water. Don't forget.
My parents are dead.
5-pound fishies?
See, because what pisses me off about these Tomba games is it's a platformer, but the platforming is like a complete afterthought. So that's what annoyed me about the first one, is that you'll get to these fucking sections of the game where there's like bottomless pits and you'll fall down and just die. And then if you lose all your lives, you have to go back to the last time you saved.
I thought that game was a pig hunting simulator.
It is a pig hunting simulator, but there's also like imagine if you were playing Day of the Tentacle, but like there were 1 or 2 sections in the game where you have to go through a platforming thing and it controls really bad. And if you fall down enough times, you lose your life and you have to go back to the last time you saved.
So it's like the shooting segments in Uncharted.
Wait a minute.
Yeah.
Wait a minute. You're telling me that when you lose all your lives, you go back to your last save?
No, but I mean,
Holy
it does the
shit.
thing where like it doesn't look. You shut your dumb black mouth. I'm telling you right now.
No,
like,
she hasn't transitioned yet.
This is the problem with this game. Besides, like,
besides me being bad at games.
No, this game is legitimately frustrating.
I like how the meme is that I'm fucking bad at games, and then Mitch is like, I don't understand anything.
It's the kind of game where the platforming is secondary to the adventure game bullshit within it. So you're like, oh, I don't know why I have to go through this section called the lava caves where the platforms are so spaced out. The camera literally cannot see where I am supposed to land next. So I have to do a blind leap of faith where there's no fucking floor.
No, see, Mitch, it's okay when I do it, but when you do it, it means you're dumb.
And on top of that,
really bad at games. Mitch is bad at understanding what games are.
Am I actually bad at games?
Yeah, you are bad at games.
You are really bad at games. I've watched enough of your streams to know you're really bad at video games.
But you don't give up, though.
No, I don't.
So maybe you're the best at games.
So the thing that makes
I still win in the end.
So the thing that makes the platforming infuriating is because this game was designed by the same dude who made Ghosts and Goblins. So controlling Tomba when he jumps feels like a fucking nightmare. Like, it's too floaty. Like
you're fighting a ghost and a goblin.
When he moves left and right in the air, he drifts too far. So like you're always like overcompensating for his jumps, and it's really hard to land on tiny, precise platforms. And you're sitting here like, I'm just trying to find the next fucking village so I can give this guy a fucking thing to do the next mission.
Could Ghosts and Goblins possibly be the worst game ever made?
Ghosts and Goblins is kind of shit, but
just piss off everybody.
So what Tomba 2 fixes...
Zelda 1 is a bad game.
Tomba 2 fixes the problems I had with it by 1 being fully 3D, so you can actually see where the fuck you're supposed to land for a goddamn change.
Wait, what the hell's the first one? Side-scrolling?
Yeah, it's all like it's 2.5D. It is completely side-scrolling, but there are like 3D elements in the environment.
Are the cutscenes like anime?
Yeah, they are anime.
Oh, okay. I have.
There's not a lot of them though, but what was I gonna say? Yeah, so Tomba 2, you don't have lives anymore. Thank fucking Christ. If you die, you just die. That's it. But they allow you to at least continue from the last save point you were at, and any quest status or any quest progress isn't lost. Which normally that would be too easy. But when you have this fucking game where it's like, okay, now we need you to jump on the side of this one creature, so he closes his eyes, so you can jump on top of this other creature next to him, so that he can't dodge the one you're throwing at him now. And you have to do that 3 times, and it's like, fuck this shit, man. Like, if you do that and you hit him enough times and then, like, you die so you don't get the item you were trying to get. I know I'm doing a bad job of explaining this, but, like, Tomba's this weird fucking game where people, like, hold it up as, like, it's a fucking cult hit of the PlayStation, and then you go and play it, and you're like, oh, this doesn't hold up well, and it's not designed very well.
There it is.
Yeah, I thought
there's the clue.
It's the blame shifting.
Whenever Mitch finds out that a game was beloved, he has to play it just so he could find reasons to hate it.
Yeah.
This game isn't really beloved so much. I mean,
you fucking said it was held up by people. You were like, is it held up as a fucking gen?
I mean, the completionist only gave it a look
Gem I
at it.
found under the mountain when I was eating rocks.
Top 10 hidden gems. Mario. Fucking Zelda.
The completionist gave Tomba 1 a look at it score, which is like a 2 out of 5. So it is beloved.
I thought I was pretty good at shooters and RPGs.
And then we told you suck.
I thought so, but no, because hey, I was pretty decent at No One Lives Forever and Marathon.
Anyway,
and
the point of this is
alone.
I don't know if I don't know if a compilation exists on YouTube of all the voice acting in Tomba 2, but it is just it is fucking trash, and I love it.
Yeah, John Trout was the first person to do that noise.
Yeah, John Tron invented being Italian.
He did. He invented being a Persian Italian.
Yeah,
You're not even an Italian, Mitch. You're a Jew.
I'm not even a Jew.
A Jew.
I don't know what I am.
You're not
If
a
you're
Jew.
not-
You're a Jew.
If you're not a Jew, why do you do such a good Bernie Sanders impression?
Yeah.
Well, you
Only
see,
a Jew could do that. A true
Checkmate.
Jew.
the Republicans
Checkmate,
would have
Jew.
you believe that Tomba is beloved, but I say no, sir.
I will distribute his wealth. What's the money in that game?
Why is it that when I give
Thanks.
someone a roast beef sandwich, it takes the oil off of them? Why do I have to go and get this item that takes me 10 minutes to get oil off of me when I could just touch the fire and then the oil gets off me, but I lose 1 health point?
You are pretty good at that.
Mitch finally found a talent.
Being Bernie Sanders.
Yeah. Long
We-
after he was relevant.
We should kill him. We'll take his skin and give it to you.
Wait, who are we killing? Bernie
You.
or me?
No, you.
Oh,
You should run for president, but as Bernie Sanders.
yeah, I'll fucking go up against Mark Zuckerberg and it'll be a fucking battle of the century.
We were talking about
Two fucking weird pasty lizards that can't emote going up against each other. in the presidency.
lizards. So he's running and The Rock is running, and I don't.
Kanye.
Kanye's running. And I don't want to. I mean, everybody brings this up, but like, do we really have to? Every year, do we have to get closer and closer to making Idiocracy a documentary? Because it's
Right.
like,
What if midnight on the doomsday clock isn't when the nukes are dropping, but when Idiocracy becomes reality?
oh man, that'd be kind of neat. I mean, if I never had to work and just get sucked off on a chair while being fed like gruel. I mean,
Doesn't sound like that bad a deal.
it
honestly.
doesn't. Like, who cares? No, but I want to. Oh, you don't understand. You can give water to plants. Who cares?
Plants want electrolytes.
Yeah.
So dump Gatorade on their sorry asses.
Jeez. They're sorry.
Probably like melt their roots.
No, it's got electrolytes.
Well, in the movie, it kills all the plants.
And yellow number 5.
See, you would be the smart person in the future, even though you're a dumbass now, Kate.
That's
I'm
how
not
it works.
stupid, and I'm not bad at video games.
Matt, I cannot stress this enough. This next sentence is very important. I am so ahead of my time.
Who, you?
Yes.
The hell you is.
Yeah,
The
he's
only
playing
reason I
four-dimensional
sound like
autism
that
chess.
is because I'm so fucking ahead of the curve. I sound retarded.
A time where everyone is a Jew.
Don't say it.
I'm gonna
It's
take
gonna
the
happen
Jewishness
soon.
and redistribute it to everyone.
When those 5 Jewish bankers take over the fucking world.
Well, okay, so if we have to also consider that Martin Shkreli is going to run for president. So if he can.
Isn't he going to jail?
No, I don't think so.
Oh, did you see that tweet where it's like, I'm not saying that hip hop causes violence, but 100% of people who bought the last Wu-Tang album are facing jail time.
Ha ha ha.
It's funny.
You know what? No, it is funny, but it's too clever for me to give it a real laugh.
Well, what about that HuffPost article where they tried emailing Shkreli and he just replied back, LOL, suck a dick.
That's funny. No, I like the one where they said every court painting of him looks like Rumpelstiltskin. No, so who are you gonna vote for? Him,
Barack Obama.
The Rock, who did we say is running? Oh, Facebook man,
Kanye.
and Kanye. Who are you gonna vote for?
That's his official.
If he ran as Facebook man, I would vote for him.
You should double up the ticket of the Rock / Facebook man. That's the VP.
So
Hey,
here's
yeah,
how-
where are you going? Oh my god, that bitch is leaving.
someone mute her. So here's how my lizard brain works. When you said who you gonna vote for, and I immediately said Barack Obama because that Neil Cicierglia guy, years and years ago, like 10 years ago now, he made a fucking video called 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 Pokemon, and it's just this dumb little catchy song. And in the middle of it, just goes, "Who you gonna vote for? Barack Obama?" And it just fucking, I hate my life.
Oh, there's another guy who makes music videos to his songs, and they're pretty damn good.
I saw you sharing his stuff, and I'm like, I thought Matt hated that guy.
Who? Cecilia?
Yeah, sure. I don't know.
I don't hate him. I don't know
He
anything
looks
about
like
him.
me. He looks like me when I had that Macklemore haircut, like it's Boston
Guys.
Sig 2016.
I don't hate people based on their looks, you fucking normie.
Oh well, I'm
Guys.
superficial. So,
Yes.
yeah.
I'm back.
Okay.
So I was texting Pickle to tell him he's an asshole.
Okay.
And when I opened up the Messenger app, I forgot what the context of this was, but the last message I sent him was "More pee, help."
The Dollar P Club?
No, it's because I was fucking sick last weekend, and I was really like fevered and dizzy. So I like texted him to come like help me get up.
Oh God.
Aw.
What a
But,
charmed life he lives.
Yeah, so it was just more pee, help.
I think
That's why-
Pickle is really cute.
Why?
I call him Pickle just because she calls him Pickle.
I actually forgot his name for a little while.
Me too.
Ow.
That's why I just dumped Christina off at the hospital when she was sick. I was like, she's your problem.
Oh.
Did she text you more pee?
Yeah. And I had to rush down and pee on her. Remember that time I said...
I love him because he's a wonderful. He is bad though because he has a beard, and I don't like to kiss bearded men because it's too tickly. So I
Yeah.
prefer them to be bald and quick, like Mitch.
Remember that time I asked you...
He still has a beard, and it took a while, but now I'm just so used to it that if he did shave it, I would be weirded out by that. And so he's won, and I don't really like that because it makes him think that he's the boss. And I need him to know that I am the boss.
Because that boss grew up to be
The pit boss.
Tony Danza.
So I had a panic
Cake
attack.
boss, what?
I had a panic attack because Kate was going through
Just
her
now?
story. What?
Just now you've had a panic attack?
Yeah, because I was going through Facebook because Kate was telling her story about how she interrupted the podcast. And I'm scrolling through Facebook, and fucking Imran found these new Facebook hacks where if you like it's like either a WebM or a video, and you change it to a .gif file format and you upload it, Facebook turns it into a GIF that autoplays with sound.
Huh?
Oh, that's probably how I heard that music from before.
Yeah, it's terrifying.
Is that why you had a panic attack?
Yeah, because I thought, where's that
You
fucking
are
music
really
coming
stupid.
from?
I used to think that when I was like 12 and I would go on fucking LimeWire because I was a cool hacker and like find, music. And anytime like there would be like some sort of sound auto playing, I'd be like, oh my god, the fucking hackers found my computer and now they're fucking playing music on it. I would like just like hard fucking cut the power and like yank out everything.
and microwave your fucking hard drive.
Yeah,
She tries to
like,
download.
I was 12, so I was like old enough to be aware that you need to use caution on the internet, but young enough to be too stupid to understand how things actually work.
Kate tried to download Oops, I Did It Again .mp3 off LimeWire and got that MP3.
No, I tried to download that song about Link Coming to Town that was made by Led Zeppelin, System of a Down, and Metallica all together.
Yeah, you tried to download
did.
Serge Tankian and saying Link will come to town, and then you got that MP3 of the guy going, I did not have sexual relations with that woman, but I'd like you to go to www.
I tried finding to see if someone uploaded that to YouTube, and everybody knows that, but no one's bothered to upload it, I guess.
That's surprising.
I think recently I tried to find if someone uploaded to YouTube that thing when you install Warcraft 2 and the guy goes, your sound card works perfectly.
Well,
No
I
one-
mean,
No.
I don't know. Does it whip the llama's ass or whatever?
What?
For Winamp, fuckface.
I never used Winamp because I was a cool kid.
No, you were not.
Oh god, it happened again.
You had a panic attack?
Yeah, because I scrolled past this GIF of.
Why don't you just stop doing that and then it won't happen? This is a very easily
No.
solvable problem.
I'm okay. This whole episode's been about how I'm autistic and a lizard, but seriously, I will close the Facebook tab and then I'll get bored half a second later and open a tab and my default is just go back to Facebook. And I'm like, wait, fuck, no, I was just here.
You sometimes you depress me. You know that.
I'm like a fucking dog where if someone leaves the room, I don't know where you are. I just assume you're dead, and I'm just like,
I want a cartoon now where Mitch voices an autistic lizard.
oh, I'll just word for word do that thing where that guy's like, not my chair, not my problem. Who's this, Mr. Balloon Hands?
He's been
Fuck you.
cast in the next Gex game, I think.
Yeah, it was gex4.mp4.
I like that lizard thing, that not my chair, not my problem thing, but no one's ever heard of it. No, I
Mr.
mean that
Balloon
I know.
Hands.
Yeah.
Like a Mr. Walkway walking down here. I love
Fucking seahorses.
They're so cute. I love them. Such a stupid.
Seahorses like play innocent, but they're actually like they'll fucking ruin your day.
My dad was
They're
killed by seahorses.
assholes.
Why are
They're like stealthy assholes.
Wow.
Can you arrange a fight between seahorses and real horses?
Yes,
But they're tiny.
they are tiny. They would not win. But Mitch never said, "Can I arrange a fair fight between seahorses and real horses?"
So can you
Is that
arrange
a
horses to eat seahorses?
I don't think they would like it very much.
Probably not.
Some horses can be pretty picky about what they eat. I know a horse who doesn't like apples. Like, what the fuck kind of horse doesn't like apples? Like, what
That's
is wrong?
bullshit.
But does he like
know.
horse apples?
Oh.
Look, sometimes they do eat poop.
Apparently, I emailed myself, and in the body of the email, it said "literally killing me."
Was it a picture of me?
No, and then in the subject title, it's sub video, so now I know what it is. But I was like, why did I write to myself "literally killing me"?
And then you send yourself a picture of Pearl from Splatoon, and you're just like, I don't want to like this, but I do.
That was my favorite thing, is that fucking comic of her just like pouring an entire jar of mayonnaise into her fucking mouth.
I love that.
That's horrible.
Why am I always
Gross.
on the wrong correct side of history?
Well, the thing is, it's like it's not that it happened. I don't know. It's like, yeah, I initially found Marina more attractive, but I'm liking Pearl more.
Because she's an asshole.
She's a little weirdo, yeah. And she likes the same things I like so far. Let's see what the next Splatoon is.
I only like Pearl insofar as she's fodder for people to like draw like grotesque versions of her.
That's why I shared that thing where it's like, you know, that stupid brain meme, but it was.
She literally looks like the new Pennywise from the new It movie.
I didn't say I fucking her character model is awful, but like people draw her cute.
People draw everything fucking cute.
I know.
Just go to the Not Safe for Work channel on our fucking Discord. There's a million fucking things that are cute that shouldn't be.
I still haven't passed the age gate there where it's like, are you 18? I'm like, oh fuck, I don't know.
And there's a lot of things on there that should be cute that aren't.
I just don't like it because I'm like, as soon as I click yes that I am 18, all I'm gonna see is furries and lolly, and I don't want to see that shit. So I'm out of here.
No lolly, but it is literally nothing but giant rat.
No lolly, only furry.
No, it is literally nothing but giant rat who makes all the rules, posting nothing but like furries with like gargantuan tits.
That's not a bad thing.
No, it's not. But like at a certain point, it's like, all right, yawn.
You know what I hate is like when not just furries but like hentai, like when they draw women with giant tits, but not just with tits that are big, but like when the nipples are so huge, there's like a hole in them that you can fuck. Like that's gross. I hate that.
The meme here is saying you hate a character, making fun of a character you hate, ironically liking a character you hate, and people think you love them, ending up loving the character you hated because you made too many jokes about them and got too attached. That's where I'm starting to be with Pearl.
I kind of feel that way.
It's just called irony, you dumb fuck.
It's not ironic.
It's not ironic.
No, the natural progression is that irony, like ironically liking something, leads you to actually liking it. That's what happened to me with Sausage Party.
Oh, no.
Still not
Pearl
irony,
is your sausage party.
It's irony in the sense that that's what people agree that irony is, Kate. I'm sorry that the definition of irony is wrong.
But it's not. Look, I went to English class.
Regardless.
Oh my god, I never finished high school, but I know what fucking English is.
Oh no, you said a word that doesn't exist. Now Kate's got to get all English lit on us.
Do I sound Canadian?
Sometimes, yes.
You sound like a faggot.
Oh, only when you say bean.
Bean?
Yeah.
What about out and house?
And oat, yeah.
Yeah.
For sure. That sounds like oat to you? Huh.
And sometimes you say or some shit. Yeah.
Oh.
I think you do that on purpose.
Well, it's because I don't know what's happening. I do it on purpose, as in I'm trying to gain more information from you. Yes.
Say, you're not my buddy, guy.
I'm not your guy, friend.
God damn it. You know, that joke shouldn't be funny anymore
It's
because it's
not.
existed for so long, but I saw that episode recently and I still laughed. I'm like, this is stupid.
What's wrong with laughing at stuff?
You know
It's
what's
No, you're not allowed to
it's
like
good
stuff
for
if
the
you're on the
soul.
show, Bun.
I love everything. My favorite.
But see, you know, when you guys talk about like when you have O's in your words, like you
said
sound
it.
like dog to me. Like it's not. I don't think you're supposed to be.
Well, at least I'm not one of these Philly assholes who says wooder instead of water.
Oh, well, I mean, that's fine as long as it doesn't interfere with your drawings.
That's out.
Yeah, I say water, but people will say it's not water. I'm like, I'm not saying
Water.
water. I'm saying water.
You
Yeah,
sound hella
well.
Jersey.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Do
It's
I
in his
sound
blood.
California?
When you say hello, yes.
Oh,
Yes,
I
nobody
forget
else
that
says
people
that.
don't say that. Yeah. That's weird.
Were you not around when Life is Strange came out like 2 years ago and some like one person in that game says hello once and everyone was like, what the fuck are the French doing?
I didn't play that because you talked so much shit about it.
And I've never played it. That's the best part.
I know.
See, but
I
that's the
could, I
thing. It's like
haven't-
with
I
Longest
haven't.
Journey, it's like it just stinks of liberalism in Europe. I can't.
I don't think
See,
it
the
does.
longest
Do it.
journey, the longest journey never gave me that idea about itself.
Wait,
but
Mitch,
that's
have you
because-
played it too?
What?
Longest Journey?
No, I'm saying I've never played it, but it never gave me that SJW vibe. But that's probably because the longest
I
journey,
mean,
Well, if you
the
didn't play
longest
it.
journey existed before feminism existed. So-
no, there's a couple instances where they dropped the P word. But it was just like this is the first time I loaded it up. It's like, oh, there's lesbians and art students within like the first 10 seconds.
But
like,
lesbians and
this
art
is
students
so-
exist in real life.
I know, but I'm like, this is like, if I knew these people in real life, I'd probably feel revolted.
I don't know. Like, I
Lesbians-
played it. I didn't fucking get any of those vibes from it.
No,
Lesbians-
they're not obnoxious about anything like that. But it's just, I was just like, there are things in there that I would normally think are like fucking red flags, and then
Yeah.
for the most part, they're not.
For me, it's like when I watch stuff from the '90s and there's the '90s feminism. It's cute and it's not like combative. It's more of a
I kind of miss Spice Girls feminism, honestly.
yeah. Actually, I guess that is a good way of putting it.
Lesbians and art students did not exist before 1992. Feminism.
Well,
did
no,
not
I mean it's when they
exist.
put the chemicals in the water that turned the fucking art students gay.
No, Kurt Cobain existed, and that's why they
He turned
also
everyone
put-
gay.
The first time a girl wore a flannel shirt and she was just like, I got the fucking sudden urge to eat box.
When
And
are you
so-
gonna-
need to cut my hair really ugly?
Yeah.
When are you
Yeah.
gonna come out with a video saying all the Nirvana songs suck?
Oh, I mean, I can do
Kurt
that whatever the
Cobain
fuck you want.
obviously.
I will literally go through every single song they've ever written.
Well, I meant to say album, but yeah, sure.
No,
go
I
for
will.
it.
I will go through every song. They deserve it.
Yeah, every album, all three of them.
Every song, Kate. I just said every song.
How many
Okay,
albums
well,
do they have?
There's what is Bleach, Nevermind, Incesticide, and In Utero. I think that's pretty much it.
They had 5 is still a lot. How long were they? I mean, how many albums did they come out while they were around?
Oh, pretty much all of them, I think.
No, I'm sorry. I meant that was a weird way. I meant how long were they around for?
I don't know. Bleach was like very, very late 80s. And so they were only around they're probably around for like 5-ish years.
That's a lot of
Maybe.
albums for 5 years.
Well, I think one of them is like a B-sides collection more than an album.
Oh, okay.
And Bleach was kind of like, I want to say indie, but like it wasn't popular. And it was like Nevermind was the one that people liked. So it was really Nevermind and In Utero were kind of like the only two like actual albums that were when they were big.
I don't care for Nirvana.
Me neither.
Me neither. And you know
See,
what? While
this
I'm
is
on
the
a
thing.
fucking
Everyone's
roll
like,
here, railing on
okay.
bands.
Hey, you like country music, so you're a fucking idiot. Okay, Nevermind and Nirvana and everything's bad. And also Linkin Park's bad. Nothing you like is cool, Kate. That's all I hear from the internet these days.
Yeah.
Well, that's your fault for having bad taste. And while I'm on a fucking roll,
You know what?
railing
No,
on
don't
bands-
fucking encourage yourself to get whipped into a frenzy about bad taste, mister. I'm playing fucking Tomba and I'm mad because everyone else likes it.
While I'm on a roll, railing on bands, we are in the new age of grunge in that every fucking song I hear on the radio is just some fucking guy wailing into a microphone while someone hits a snare drum every other beat. I hate it.
What radio are you listening to?
Yeah.
The radio, Imagine Dragons.
The
Imagine a better
only
fucking
radio.
band.
I gathered around the wireless after the latest episode of The Shadow. What are you talking about?
That fucking
mom
Rag and
listens-
Bone Man, whatever, like, I'm Only Human by Rag and Bone Man, whatever the fuck that song is called, is the most, that is the most depressingly
Bone
boring
Man.
song. God, I hate it. And Ed Sheeran has like 5 fucking songs all on the radio, and they play 7 times each a day.
I don't know any of these people that you're talking about.
Good, keep it that way for your own sanity.
I fucking hope
like
so.
Ed Sheeran.
I hate him.
Well,
See,
you
who's
hate
he?
everything.
I live
I hope
too close
someone- I
to
hope
Philly, so
someone-
like all it is like rap stations. It sucks.
I hope someone dressed as Oscar the Grouch jumps off a building and lands on him.
What?
Who the fuck is Ed Sheeran?
Some faggot.
Well, then
He's
what
a-
do you care so much?
He's
Because
a
I hear
ginger,
that's-
very popular right now.
Yeah. He's
Okay.
got like 5 hit songs all on the radio right now, and they all play.
Then turn the
okay.
fucking radio off. In this day and age, Mitch, you've got iTunes, you've got Spotify,
No,
you've
no,
got
no, no.
YouTube,
See,
you've
here's
got
the problem.
MP3s to
Here's
put
the
on your own
problem,
fucking phone. Like, oh my god.
Kate,
You got
I
SoundCloud
don't
for another
listen-
3 weeks.
Kate, I don't listen to the radio. It's the people at work, and it's my fucking dumbass girlfriend who's like, I want to listen to the radio, and it's like, don't make me fucking kill you.
You're like, I
please.
was born in the wrong generation.
No,
I
I'm just tired of people floating in this fucking music. Grunge ruined
I wish I
music
was
for, like,
born in the future where all the airwaves are solid.
Grunge ruined
I'm 27,
music for
but I
like
like the Beatles, guys.
grunge ruined music for like 15 fucking years, and then around 2010, dubstep started becoming popular. And we finally got out of that.
So there's
mire
only
of
ever 2
terrible-
genres of music. I did see. So I was listening to Iron Maiden.
Grunge fucking dust.
And, get ready for
both kinds of
grunge
music.
and dubbage. I was
Look, I'm gonna sound crazy. I
Cunt
have to
stuff?
defend that point. I'm gonna sound crazy. Dubstep has more like musical writing chops than
Oh
any
my
grunge or any
God.
current song on the radio right now.
Not really. So there was this guy. One of the kids said like, "I'm 16 and I like Iron Maiden," and I was this close to writing. Yeah, a lot of 16-year-olds liked Iron Maiden when it came out. You're nothing fucking special. But then I would have been an asshole.
Well, my favorite thing is when I see YouTube videos of songs uploaded and they just put official in brackets, even though it's clearly not. It's like, oh yeah, I believe you.
Kate, I want you to go on every Vivo video you find and just like, oh, you like this person? Name 3 of their albums.
No, well, actually, the best part on Vivo is like almost any rapper. The comments, there's always some assholes like, oh, you can check out my SoundCloud. I make music like you, man.
Well, yeah, that's how you hustle the
it's
game.
sad.
Kate.
It's sad. No, it's not.
I'm sorry
That's
that
why you're
sorry
nobody.
that rap isn't like
I'm a
country. Where
nobody
you can just
because
fucking,
I'm lazy.
I'm sorry rap isn't like country where you
And
can just
unlikable.
fucking drunkenly stumble into any old saloon on the corner of some fucking no-name highway and belt out a fucking stupid song about Jesus and red dirt roads, you fucking faggot.
And
Okay, number one, that's only half true.
Yeah. You got to push the saloon piano.
And who
guy out
told
of the
you
way.
about? Okay, no. See, and the thing is red dirt is a very specific thing.
What? Wait, is that a musical genre?
Well, it's a country subgenre, yes. And red dirt is like specifically like
Oh.
Oklahoma.
It's country.
You know that fucking
You just
picture
admit
where
that country isn't music?
no, it's Italian.
Oh.
You know that one picture where like the guy's looking at the one thing, it just says vaporwave, and then the other person's looking at like a million subgenres? That's Kate with country music.
That's every fucking asshole who likes music. I'm not calling Kate an asshole. I mean,
I am an
music
asshole.
snob.
Well, she is an asshole.
Yeah.
But I mean musical snobs. It's like when I said everything's
I'm not a snob.
I know.
Earlier this episode, I was talking about subgenres being the names of monsters in an RPG, for Christ's sake.
You were?
Yeah, grindcore, emo core,
Oh yeah, I forgot about that. I blocked it out.
porcupines. I'm gonna. Where is the World Ends With You wiki?
No, see now, alternative country is a large and wonderful umbrella, and red dirt is one of them. Things that are.
So
in
what's
it.
an example? I mean, that I might know. Probably wouldn't. But
Probably not. probably the most prominent red dirt band right now is Turnpike Troubadours, who are really really good.
I've actually heard of them.
Well, there you go.
I'm gonna
You've
name
probably
some-
heard of them because I've been bitching about them for like a year.
Maybe.
I'm gonna name some obscure genres based on the names of World Ends With You enemies, and let's see. We got happy
Hey,
core.
Matt, while this is going on, can you please slowly and monotonally read out the list of your video games in alphabetical order?
Sure.
We got what is
Excellent.
What is Madchester?
Alien Hominid, Animal Crossing, Cat and Kaidos, Billy
Ooh,
Hatch.
Eurobeat Boomer.
Oh, he's
Bloody
reading the
Roar.
GameCube section
So
today.
you're both reading lists at the same time.
Doom
so-
Metal
so.
Drake.
I don't think
Ragtime
that's
Drake.
good.
Goth Metal Drake.
Zelda
Neoclassical Drake.
The Legend of Zelda.
This is my
Force
life,
Adventures.
This is what it is. every
Carcino
fucking day.
Folk.
The Legend of Zelda Twilight Princess.
I wish I never clicked on that forum thread 6 years ago.
The Legend of Zelda the Wind Waker.
I kind of want to die.
Luigi's Mansion.
This is how we got so sad.
No, you're solid. It's
Bebop Shark. Fusion Shark.
It's worse when it's happening to you.
Pig
Super Mario. Leo,
Yes.
Fever.
Pig Tango.
Resident
Pig
Evil
Polka,
Zero.
Pig Buto.
Resident
Pig
Evil.
Marzu.
Resident Evil 2.
Mazurka? What the fuck?
Resident Evil 3.
This is what hell is.
Code Veronica X.
Garage
Resident
Wolf.
Evil
Alterna
Preview.
Wolf. Grunge Wolf.
Resident
Okay.
Evil 4.
Circle Pit
Super
Grizzly.
Mario Sunshine.
All right,
Wall of
Robot
Grizzly.
Masters,
Oliver
cease. Stop.
Space
Hey,
Raiders.
by the
What
way,
weapon?
What?
Wait.
I
What
really
weapon do you
like
use to
Super
beat
Mario Sunshine.
It's a good game. Oh man,
Yeah, it's a good game.
I think
Someone
it's
on
really
Twitter-
underrated.
someone on Twitter shared like someone like they're coming up with a fake argument. Oh, Super Mario Sunshine isn't very good, and it was just some tirade from some movie saying "fuck you." You know what you're fucking talking about? Like it is a good game, and no one really talks about it.
You know,
There's
the fucking Sunshine. It's funny because like a lot of the like early 2000s games that are like overlooked or thought of as not being good in whatever series, like Sunshine or Wind Waker. It's like those kids are all old enough now that they have nostalgia and they're getting like butthurt and defensive about them. It's kind of cute.
I'm not like defensive. I just actually I like it. Like I want to go play it right now.
That game actually is good, but it's just it's like we've all had that thing in our childhood. They're like, no, it really was good, guys.
Oh yeah, I feel that way about Spyro. Nobody likes
There's that
Spyro.
line-
Spyro was good though before
Spyro's actually
what
good.
happened to him.
Yeah, I agree.
Before David Spade came along, basically.
There's that line from Batman Beyond Ill where he's like, "Yeah, I know you're a '90s kid, so you don't fuck with that GameCube shit, but Super Mario Sunshine's for fucking real, dude."
It was for real.
It's hard,
Actually,
now.
and I saw that, like, I looked up on YouTube where one of the fucking gem paths in Wrath of Cortex was. No comments there were like, yeah, this game was flawed, though. I mean, so is every game, so it's fine. It's good. I remember I played this when I was a kid. It was great. I was like,
Am I the only one who likes this game?
am I the only one who liked this game that sold millions of copies?
I did almost write a comment like that because I do actually think I might be the only one who watches this one guy's videos. It's that MRE guy. He just eats like decades old MREs, but I only watch
that guy. I know that guy. He smoked
Yeah.
like cigarettes from 50 years ago. It was
Well, that's what I'm
great.
saying. I only watch the episodes and I only skip to the section where he smokes cigarettes.
Yeah.
I get so much enjoyment out of him enjoying a 50-year-old cigarette.
Me too.
Go on,
Oh my god, we're like the same kind of weird.
Oh man.
Find like Valve's YouTube channel and find the Portal trailer for like Portal 1 and just leave a comment like, "Am I the only person who likes this game?
Remember this forgotten gem from 10 years ago?
The cake is a lie, lol."
Oh my god, that game's gonna be 10 years old this year.
Wait, what's the newest game that's out right now?
I mean, it's a Monday, so there's a lot of
The
new games.
newest?
Just pick a game and I'll write. Remember this hidden gem?
I don't know. Splatoon 2.
No,
Oh yeah.
do it on Sonic Mania's trailer or Sonic Forces, like a game that's not even out yet.
Is that funnier?
It kind of is.
Is this what a joke is?
Is that why we're laughing? Here we go. Sonic Mania teaser trailer PS4.
Yeah, go on the trailer for like Hellblade and be like, "So nostalgic."
Will this help my boobs grow?
No, I'm gonna write. I'm writing it right now.
Dermatologists hate me.
Am I the only one who remembers this hidden gem?
No, just say remembers this game.
No, actually,
No.
type in DAE.
Because
Remember
hidden
this
gem
hidden
could,
gem.
with Sonic Mania, it's troublesome because you could like be referring to any of the fucking obscure levels.
Mitch.
in that
Oh
phrase.
my
Don't
fucking
overthink it.
God,
Now you're
Mitch.
gonna fucking ruin it.
Jesus, now I'm not gonna do it. 'cause
We
you
had a
fucking
nice
awful
thing,
fuck.
and you had to come along and ruin it.
Look, you say that about me now, but you know how autistic Sonic fans are.
Oh yeah.
I know my own kind.
Well, then it's even funnier because if I get a bunch of autistic fucking comments,
just do it. Yeah, fuck it. Who gives a shit?
I should do a review of that face mask. I still can't believe that's a thing.
Oh,
the
the Sonic.
face
Wait,
The
I thought-
Sonic face
oh
mask.
yeah.
Oh,
I thought it
I
wasn't
thought
a
you meant
face
like,
mask. I thought it
like
was-
fucking exfoliating.
Oh, okay.
Wow.
No.
Yeah,
I'm a
it's
fucking
a it's a exfoliating. It's like an anti-aging face mask, and it's blue.
No,
Fuck
I'm
you, you're
advertised-
kidding me.
No,
I'm a retard. I thought it was one of those like character face masks you put on your
Oh
face. and-
no,
That's because
it's
you're a
not
boy,
even
idiot.
Asian. That's the crazy thing. It's fucking okay. Glam Glow is a company from Hollywood that like started their products toting like, oh, Kim Kardashian uses this to look younger. And I sold it when I worked at Sephora, and it's like a regular professional product that doesn't do weird Asian shit. And then like for no reason now they're like, we have a Sonic and Knuckles blue face mask. And it's like an actual anti-aging face mask, but for no reason it's Sonic.
Is there something wrong with me that I kind of want to use that on myself just because Sonic's on it?
Well, I mean, Mitch, you don't need any help looking like a child, so.
Well,
I
what if
mean-
I okay, but if I put that on while I look like a fetus?
A foetus?
Hey, it's your boy, Skinny Fetus.
Oh.
Maybe we should do a top 10 video where it's like top 10 obscure games, and we should look up like the highest selling games
Number
of all time
1,
and just do
Pokemon Red and Blue.
Pokemon Red and Blue, Wii Sports, Super Mario Brothers 1, Grand Theft Auto 5.
No, speaking of, am I the only one who's played this game? I listened to a video game music podcast, and one of the guys on there does a show that I just checked out one episode of. If we're talking about weird, obscure.
Is it about video game music, perchance?
No, it is a show he does called "Dude, You Haven't Played This Game," and like he's fine. Like the jokes he has are corny. I think what really makes me cringe about his video series, and like he's fine. Like there's nothing really wrong with it, but like the quality of the recording of like his videos is like AVGN circa 2008, and I feel really bad because like his videos are actually not that bad, but like the quality of them is kind of.
I don't know. Our videos suck too. Like you record from your fucking phone.
No, but like seriously, it looks like he recorded this thing off of like a VHS tape, like when he has game footage.
Maybe it's on purpose to fit in with the CRT vibe.
What?
What was the point of this?
I just wanted to point out an obscure YouTuber.
Oh.
Does he fucking smoke ration cigarettes?
No.
I guess that's another Canadian thing I do.
Like, dude, you haven't smoked this ration cigarette?
Cigarettes.
Cigarillo.
Cigarettes.
I've always wanted to smoke a old cigarette.
Like Cruella DeVille with like a long stick.
You know, I had cigarettes. I have to say it, cigarettes, not cigarettes, that went fucking stale, and they were not good.
Like, oh no, I've smoked stale cigarettes before. I just mean like an old-fashioned
like
one. I don't know.
Old-fashioned one. Well,
yeah, I want to like go back in time and smoke an old cigarette.
You can buy the fucking military ration packs, and maybe you'll get lucky, and there'll be some cigarettes in there.
With dry mold.
Yeah.
Nice.
That adds to the flavor.
Yeah. I'm surprised that guy's not fucking dead.
I actually smoked Virginia Slims when I smoked, so.
Yeah. That's gay.
Have you ever smoked the December 1996 issue of GamePro?
No,
Yes.
I used to smoke the king size of whatever was cheapest at the gas station because I was really classy.
Slim Jims.
Yeah, I smoked Slim Jims.
Sweet.
You smoke Smarties?
I knew a kid that crushed up fucking Nerds and snorted a line of it. He got a nosebleed.
Every kid, yeah. Everybody knew a kid who did that.
Yeah.
I watched somebody snort Crystal Light.
Oh.
Yeah.
What an idiot.
Yep.
I think everybody, yeah, you know what? Everybody didn't. Maybe it was the same kid, just like traveling from place to place.
It could
like,
be.
I want these people to have memories in 20 years, so I'm gonna fucking abuse my own body.
Yeah, I remember my friend was like doing it, and like I wasn't there, but I heard about it later, and it was like he said, yeah, they were gonna try to get me on like imitating drug paraphernalia. I'm like, we're in 6th grade. This is weird.
I did in 5th grade. I made a word search that had swear words in it, and I got in trouble because people found it.
I got in trouble for
People
drawing a
found the word
sword.
search. They searched for the words, and boy, howdy, did they find them.
I got in trouble for drawing a sword.
I got in trouble for drawing a big horse dick, but I think I told you that already.
You're a school
I am going to feed my kid exclusively candy cigarettes.
Exclusively horse dicks.
They will only eat candy cigarettes for the rest of their life.
They'll probably have diabetes, so.
No, they'll be fine.
Should call it a night.
This show needs. I think we should call it a show. Like we shouldn't come back anymore.
Aw. I wish we could all just hang out.
Well,
I wish I could bake a cake out of rainbows and everyone would eat it and we'd all be happy.
Well, I mean, if you could get some whipped air.
Actually, now that you're friends with me on Facebook, you're gonna find out something that you that Mitch is gonna rant about or hate me now for.
What?
What, you're gay?
Yeah, that I'm gay. My marriage is a sham.
Oh,
No, I love Rick and Morty.
oh no! I'm gonna friend
Look, here's the thing.
Are you gonna
Here's the
friend
thing.
me?
Let me
Look at
say a thing.
this cavalcade of assholery that you spawned.
I don't.
I didn't want to say anything, but
I don't care if someone likes Rick and Morty. That's fine. What baffles and enrages me is why it's so popular. That's all.
well, I mean, can't people just like things? Like, you don't have to watch it.
No, and I don't.
Why do you have to
we've
measure it against whether
we've
or
proven
not
our
that's
case
something
that we've proven our case that no, you cannot like things.
Just turn your eyes away
Mm-hmm.
from the screen.
I don't watch Rick and Morty.
But
I
and
just
you'll
wanna
also
know-
notice the running theme here is that Mitch always like measures his own enjoyment of something against whether or not it's popular and adjusts accordingly. So
Yeah, you'd probably like it if other people didn't. So
Probably
No,
would.
I wouldn't, because there's no jokes.
Yeah, just like you.
I like
Yeah.
it. I think
I
the
don't like
jokes
it
are
'cause
funny.
you're-
Oh, there's no jokes, Bobby.
All right. Google us, and you will find where we are.
Don't do that.
Okay.
let Mitch do the
Didn't
show.
we-
'cause
didn't
the
we
one
just
thing he's
prove-
good at.
Did we not? Like, who proved it? Was it Jamie that just like completely shot that down last episode?
How?
Oh, no, it was
because
Sebastian.
Google like gives you results based on where you've already been
Yeah, Sebastian told me that, and I was
online.
like, oh, fuck.
So
What did
Yeah.
he find?
I don't
found
know.
everything,
I mean, he
that's-
probably finds the same shit we do because he's been to our fucking site.
Hey, this show is called Random Assault. You can find us at randomassaultpodcast.com. We post the landing pages for every episode that includes little text blurbs and images so you know what we talked about in each episode. We also post that stuff to facebook.com/randomassault. Give us a like on there. We'll talk to you. We post video links on there to stuff from like our YouTube page at youtube.com/randomassaultpodcast. We post all the episodes of the show on there. Lonely Gods, It Came From the Internet, our Let's Plays, which currently Sonic Adventure is still going up, and I guess Nolf is finally going to start uploading, right?
There's one more Monkey Island whenever I
Yeah.
give it to Matt, and then No One Lives Forever because not
Yes.
everyone will know what Nolf means.
I don't know. I figured one of you would say the elongated form of that truncated name.
No.
It's
we're
your
also
fucking
on
job
Sound-
to pitch the show. You do it properly.
Hey, are you listening to this in the future? Is SoundCloud still around? If so, we're on it. SoundCloud.com/random-assault-podcast. Follow us on there. All the episodes go up on there. Check out our SoundCloud. Fucking don't rob a bank.
If you want to be rich and famous, rob a bank.
I have a lot of fucking freckles, like a lot of freckles on my nose.
Okay.
Go to dollarpubeclub.com.
Go to dollarpubeclub.com and learn how to talk, and then pitch dollarpubeclub.com and enter the enter the code.
Enter the void.
Wow, I am fucking high as shit, dog.
Enter the after show.
Oh yeah, I
Enter the algorithm for the after show.
gotta open up OBS, which takes a fucking full minute.
Opie dopey dopey.
Opie dopey dopey.
Opium.
Oh hey, it worked this time.
Launch the opium.
Yes.